Hey out there, all you adventure fans! Thanks for coming to another live presented by the Master's Lair. I'm Riley. I'll be your DM this evening, filling out the world, making all the fun scenic things with my mouth words, and trying my very best to make NPCs sound different from each other, which doesn't always work, but sometimes it does. Joining me today in the way that they appear upon the stream is Ryan, who is bringing us the reserved, I almost want to say somewhat prudent, Toshi.
Hello.
Also joining us, we have Fang, who is playing the haughty Azaric.
That's one way to describe it, but we'll take it, I guess.
Bitch is the more accurate term, I think.
Well, yes, but I'm trying to be creative here. Come on. I thought it's pretty weird with haughty, okay? I thought that was word choice plus, but fuck me.
Great word choice. Not harsh enough.
Alright, good. You guys are coming through the stream. I can now mute that. Alright. And rounding us out today is Dumbo, who is playing the elusively odd disease.
Hello!
Our lovely, lovely folks will also be joining. Ryan, Fang, and Dumbo here will also be voicing our companion characters, which is Kesna, MBA, and Solomon Salmon.
They're our hired mercenary help.
Yep. Alright. Let's get into the recap of what we remember happening from our last session, which was a couple weeks back, so some things may have got lost in the wash, but that's okay. We'll figure it out as we go.
Last session, our wonderful party spent a little time in Baldur's Gate. A lot of talking back and forth and planning about what we wanted to do. But what we settled on doing was taking a shipment up to Neverwinter and then seeing where to go from there. Maybe potentially going further up north and selling to the isolated communities of Icewind Dale. Or maybe continuing back down south. We decided that hiring temporary mercenaries was way too expensive. It might be cheaper in the long run if we hire consistent permanent security. So we went to the Adventurers Guild and offered a job for a flat 50 gold rate to transport us across. And along the way decided, we'll hire them full time. It'd probably be easier to hire them full time for the job. But we went along the road, encountered some different encounters, and eventually ended up in this town, which I forget the name of. It's the one before Neverwinter.
Leylon!
Leylon. We stopped in, off some goods, talked with some people, made some contacts, made some friends amongst some of the mine owners. And we're discussing the possibility of mayhaps when we have more coinage, setting up our own, undercutting the ore market.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Because our contacts are willing to give us literally half the they're offering to give us literally half the price they give to other merchants. So if we sell for the fucking merchant rate, we can completely undercut our competition.
Okay, we have gone through 5 sessions at level 3, correct?
Roughly.
Roughly. Oh, this
Just
is session
about.
6, and we started at level 3, then that should be solid. We did manage to complete our delivery to Waterdeep, and we've accepted our second contract. Let's go ahead and level up.
Ooh. Okay.
Huzzah!
I know that's something that I could have had you do outside of session time, and yes, I understand, but I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, I'm going, dang, I haven't given these guys a level yet. I should give them a level.
I forgot that I named the bear guy Solomon Salmon.
Yes, you did.
Feats. We get feats now. Huzzah.
Yep.
Me pulling up the Earthbender thing to see if anything I need to add at level 4. No, that is not the PDF. That is a meme.
I mean, if you can get the information from the meme.
The meme was unrelated. It was a cat being petted. Also, no, the next thing for this subclass is level 6.
Oh, what in the hell is this shit?
I don't
There's
know.
a unique
What
feat from this, but I'm not gonna pick it.
What are you looking
'Cause
at
that's
there,
what-
Dumbo?
Oh, the first thing I see in the feats is aberrant dragon mark. What the fuck?
Yeah, I've seen a couple of those. I'm not sure what their deal is.
They do things. They're a feat.
And then the first sentence is you have manifested an aberrant dragon mark. That doesn't tell me what it is.
No, open it up. Read it. Figure it out.
I am.
There you go. See? It'll explain itself.
This would be something I would consider if I was doing some angsty shit, but no,
Mhm.
I'm playing disease.
You are indeed disease.
It was disease, if not angsty. You tell me disease, ain't
Disease
angsty?
is not angsty.
No, disease is just anxiety given form.
He's fucking cartoon hijinks is what he is.
ADHD personified.
I mean, that's just Dumbo.
Yeah, it's just Dumbo.
Love them all the same. Alright, they're picking and choosing their fun new features or score improvements. How exciting. I can't wait to see what they do.
I gotta nab a spell as well. Shit.
You gotta nab a spell as well. Oh no. Whatever
time.
shall you do? Spell time. Abraca, spell you.
Max level int. Beautiful.
Yes. Yes. Good. If we manage to take these characters all the way to level 20, and Riley doesn't forget to give you guys levels along the way, we could talk about expanding ability scores past 20. Incentive. Become uber powerful merchants. Gods in the merchant realm. Who are you guys? We're the gods of goods and services? Wait, what? There's gods for that? Yes.
You'd be surprised.
Oh, this is perfect. I'm grabbing this one.
We will also say that you all have gained a level of notoriety in the land. You delivered your first batch of goods in a reasonable amount of time without any of them getting broken or stolen from you. And that has given you a good name. Not only in the normal merchant circles, but also within the black market circles. 'Cause, you kind of did a little bit of smuggles. Good job.
Question, do we also level up the bear?
Yeah, all the characters level up. Your disease and Solomon Salmon. Just keep them the same level.
Disease and the Salmon Man.
So, as your notoriety increases and you complete more and more jobs and do more things successfully, you might gain access to better contracts, higher paying gigs. Instead of making hundreds of gold coins, you might start making thousands of gold coins.
God, I can't wait for I can't wait for things to start snowballing and us to make millions of coin and be like the biggest pieces of shit known to mankind.
I mean, isn't that what we want?
I mean, yeah, that was kind of. I mean, that's what I figured we wanted.
Alright, how are we doing?
Yes.
Great. Good.
Indeed.
I know some people gotta go through quite a bit of different spell selection options.
Right, that's Azarak. Now for the other one.
The other one?
He doesn't get that much.
Level 4 is fairly simple for most.
I love the fact that the Aberrant Dragma requires you to be in an Aberrant campaign.
Yeah?
No, you gotta be an aberrant.
I mean... Yeah?
I got a phone call. I'll be right back.
No!
Man.
I know, right? Every time.
Combat Esper.
Oh, I've done.
No,
so-
I don't think that's D&D. I don't think that's D&D.
No, that's, it's a... There is something I have in my compendium called, like, the Everyday's Hero Pack, and it's very close to D&D. It practically operates off the same system. But those things are not for our high fantasy merchant game.
Makes sense.
It's one of the fun, perky things Roll20 gave me for subscribing.
Okay, they're all leveled up.
Big BV boys now. Big BV boys. All right. Dumbo, talk to me. What is something that what did you pick up for disease? Let's start with disease.
I have immediately forgotten.
Open the sheet. Okay, it's not like this is a closed book test.
I did.
I mean, yeah, I can open my sheet again, but as soon as it closes, I'm gonna forget again.
It's fine. All you need you to do is open it up, read the thing.
Read
The thing
Which
you got.
thing?
The new thing. The feet. What feet did you take? Just,
Oh, the feet.
yeah.
There they are. What the fuck did I pick?
Oh my god.
Oh, I picked acrobat. Yeah, that makes sense.
That does actually, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Give you a little bit more use of that dexterity of yours. More
I'm gonna
scrambling around
climb
billies.
shit.
You know, you've already done quite a bit of climbing. This just makes you better at it.
I'm gonna climb more shit.
We'll climb way more shit. You heard it here first, folks. Disease has promised to climb way more shit. All right, what about Solomon Salmon?
I gave him chef because I thought that'd be funny.
That is indeed quite humorous. And Neo Barbarian.
Yes.
The Barbarian's the fucking cook. I love it. All right. Brilliant. No notes.
He's a chill guy unless he's fighting something. Like, he's pretty chill otherwise.
I live.
Welcome
Do
back.
you though?
Dumbo was just regaling
Dumbo.
us with what he picked up for Disease and Solomon Salmon. Disease got
What
the
did you
acrobat
get?
feet, and Solomon Salmon got the chef feet.
Nice.
Well,
Yeah.
Kesna also picked up the chef feat.
That's amazing.
About that,
We're together.
We did not all pick chef feet.
no. I grabbed crossbow expert for NBA because now he can ignore the loading property of his crossbow and fire it in point blank range.
Fair enough.
And as far as Toshi got, he just took an ASI and now has a higher charisma.
Ah, yes.
Dude, we got two chefs. They're gonna work together and they're gonna make something fantastic.
I mean,
Or
Kesna
awful.
already can make alcohol. Like,
That just leaves
He can make
Azaric.
he
What
can
did
make a great
Azaric
wine
get?
sauce.
she picked up skill expert to get even better at stuff. I also swapped out her magic items for a manifold tool. Because now
Okay.
with the manifold tool, I just have now every artisan tool and proficiency
Dear
alongside it.
Sure, why not?
You can do everything now. Great. You just said
Oh, yeah.
I am the artisan now.
I mean, that's literally what the item says. I don't know what to tell you.
It is. It's very cool.
It's like,
That's
oh yeah,
insane.
tools, you got it. I mean, it does
fucking-
require attunement. I will say that.
All right.
Nice painting, Toshi. However, makes a painting more and more beautiful.
You said manifold, and immediately I got transported back to 2021. Ugh.
Oh.
I
Ge-
okay.
See?
Guess what the name of one of the members of the Dream SMP was?
Oh, you just can't.
I can't
it-
escape. I'm stuck.
It's always Warrior Cats and Dream SMP with you, Dumbo. It always has been.
I can't leave. It's a
Ben.
tar pit. I'm sinking into it eternally.
Good luck with that.
Release me.
Manifold tool. Okay.
I just have every artisan tool now. And like I said, I also have expertise in Arcana now. Alongside some other proficiencies.
This bitch just said, "Fine, I'll do it myself."
Well,
I mean, yeah, she is the thinker. Sit down on rock, head on fist.
she's not part of the Artificers Guild, so can't
Yeah,
borrow,
she's not part of the guild. She do have to do everything herself.
right? All right. I believe we picked up a contract to move some ore to Neverwinter, didn't we?
Yeah, it was only 150 gold on the contract.
Oh, that's
It's a
only
cheap
like
ore hauling
nothing.
contract.
it's like a day to Neverwinter.
Yeah, because we we had hauled barge parts to
Leylon from
Leylon from Waterdeep, and now we're taking a cheap ore contract to get us to just to fund the trip to Waterdeep.
Because Waterdeep is big city.
Or Neverwinter, I mean, not Waterdeep.
I mean, you can make the run between, like, if you want, you can literally just game the system here. You can make the run from Leylon to Neverwinter, drop ore, pick up something that Leylon needs, bring it back.
It's only about a day worth of travel along
Yeah.
a very undangerous stretch of road.
Like an
Water's deep,
extremely
but
secure stretch of road. Honestly, this might be the safest portion of the high road.
Yeah, but that's also why it pays so. The margins are so narrow, is because it's a safe road, short distance, cheap cargo.
Yeah, but if you think about it, like, you can make 3 trips in a week.
Yeah, like this is the type of job you would take. This type of thing you do as like a small time merchant just trying to make a decent little bit of money to sustain himself. This is Grandpa's merchant trail. Now we ain't that. We're here for big money. We're going to sell highly expensive goods on
Right,
massive road
but-
trips.
Keep in mind, Ryan, that I did say your notoriety had gone up. So there's that, too. The more things that you manage to accomplish securely and safely, the bigger contracts will come to you. You won't have to seek them out. You see what I'm saying?
So do we play it safe, or do we play it foolish?
I mean, either way, we currently have the contract. We gotta see this one through first.
Oh yeah, we're going to Neverwinter anyway, so.
I mean,
Either
that's for
way, we gotta
tomorrow.
get a little
Yeah.
silly with it.
The rest of the day, Leylon. Or we can fast forward if you just want to go to Neverwinter.
Let's grab some sleep, load the cart, and move on.
Let's grab some sleep.
Okay. Grab a little shut-eye at one of the
Fun
local
dumbo.
inns, and the ore is loaded into your cart by morning, and off you go. Trundling up the high road from Leylon to Neverwinter. As you can see, this is not a very far distance at all.
Whole 8 feet.
Not actually 8 feet. It's
I know.
adjusted for mileage. We'll call the fuck it. I'm just gonna switch this map over to miles real quick. And we'll call that a day. Miles. Only 8 miles. How fast did I say your cart goes? It's like 40 feet every 30 seconds, right?
Yeah. Ah, fucking hell.
That's you.
Man, shut your goofy.
Okay, that gives you approximately a speed of 4 miles an hour. So you could actually make this
No.
trip in 2 hours.
Hell yeah.
So that small time safe thing I was talking about, that's you do this a lot.
Jesus Christ, we could make like 2 trips a day.
I mean, yeah, sure, at like 100, 150 gold a trip, it's whatever, but
I mean, 100 gold. Think of it, 100 gold trip. An hour loading, 2 hours riding, an hour unloading. That's 4 hours.
do 2 trips a day.
Then you do that the same way back.
You just made somewhere
200
between
gold.
200 and 300 gold.
Pay the mercs 50 gold a day. Split the other 50 among the 3 of us. It's 50 gold profit a day.
Not bad.
Good, consistent work.
That's not how you become famous and stupid rich.
No, but it is how you make 50 gold a day. And is that not enough to fund your creations?
Man, what are you, broke or something? No, I'm kidding.
No, but you are.
He says to the richest person in the party.
I mean, at least you were, like, literally days ago.
I still have 183 platinum.
because all of a sudden 50 gold a day is not enough for you.
Alright, so we get loaded up. We roll in, and before we really settle into getting grouchy from the road travel, we're in Neverwinter.
That.
Two seconds, working on map.
You good, you good. But what if you're not? Bun dun dun.
Boink. Neverwinter. Not as large as Waterdeep or Baldur's Gate, but still considered one of the main hubs along the Sword Coast. Neverwinter is protected by a thick stone wall that encompasses all of it. It's got a very buzzing port near the coast. It's a lot easier to access this port, than it is Leyland's, because there's no swamp nature to it. You just literally roll into the bay and park at a dock. Riverboats often come down from deeper inland to trade wares here or ship them off farther down the coast, as is similar cases with Baldur's Gate and Waterdeep. Whoever designed where these cities should go definitely picked good spots to create high amounts of trade. Let's see here. Neverwinter is split into districts that kind of represent your status. The lowest status district is the Chasm. These are basically where the working class, the serving people, the maid services, the street vendors, they probably have a place somewhere within the Chasm. Step up from that, you have the Protector's Enclave. Each of these sections of the city are separated by walls. So, like, the Chasm is separated from the Enclave, which is separated from the other ones. The Protector's Enclave is where kind of your middle-class citizen lives. They're doing a little bit better. They have some wealth. They have a little bit to put into, like, they probably own storefronts, actual storefronts along, on the streets somewhere within the Enclave. The Black Lake District. The Black Lake District is reserved for the nobility, and the River District is for the higher class.
Have you ever been to the River District? No, of course you haven't. Why do I even ask?
So, not fucking poor, the not quite so fucking poor, the very much not poor, and the nobility.
Yep.
Okay, so all agreed we're avoiding this section, right? We're avoiding the poors now that we have some money.
For now.
For now.
Unless they
Yeah,
can pay us.
The pores are easier to scam.
I mean, but they have less to steal, so... That's why you focus on the middle class, because they're still stupid, but have money.
Ooh, I'm going to make some multiverse connections here, because I think that's fun. Currently, Neverwinter is run by a mysterious group known as the Covenant.
Looks at Leary.
Looks at Fang. I don't fucking know. Why are you looking at me?
I don't know, so like something out of one of your campaigns.
It's from one of my other campaigns.
Okay,
What am I
there we
other
go.
homebrewers?
See, Fang?
Are you not in that campaign?
No.
He's played it twice.
Did I played it twice?
Hmm.
Huh?
I don't think he ever got that far in the campaign, but that's okay.
Oh.
There
Oh,
it
no,
is.
actually, no, actually, I have no idea, actually.
Never mind.
Oh, fuck, right, that
There it is. There it
campaign.
is.
Yep.
That fucking one. Hey, did we happen to see a guy die crushed underneath a bear on the way into town?
No, it's not happening during the actual campaign portion.
I know, but I had to make that comment.
Mhm.
We have a bear with us.
For context, it's the New World campaign. You don't know anything about it because you guys haven't played it, but that's the campaign he's referring to.
If you've been
Neat.
hanging out with us on the channel for a little while, you should recognize the New World campaign. It's been up several different times with a couple different tables across the channel, so you can go find some of it, probably.
No guarantee.
No guarantee. Those of you determined to seek through all of the YouTubes. There's not that many.
They tend to die very quickly because, just like the characters in that campaign, Riley, who you love to massacre without warning.
I told you all it was a deadly campaign.
The character can't die. He's
I-
awesome.
There were over 40 player characters in the fucking graveyard by the end of that campaign.
But the rework was pretty good. Easier to balance.
It was until we nuked Kansas.
Yeah, that was just because we were looking to switch up anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
Kansas is now a radioactive crater. Anyway.
Mhm.
As one does.
So we've made it to the hub of Neverwinter. Trade here is a bustling. There are street vendors with stalls selling anything and everything you could imagine, from furs to fruits to weapons to armor to clothing. There are also shops along each of the streets near the main areas, right? That have all sorts of different things that would be available for purchase. One shop in particular stands out because it has glowing, flashing lights on a really big sign hanging above it that can be seen from up and down the street in both directions. It's Nyx's Wondrous Magical Emporium.
There he is.
There it is. There's the creature.
I was wondering when we'd run into him. And this time we have a party that's not just gonna tell him to fuck off immediately.
Bold assumption.
Bold of you to assume.
Assume I will.
You'll
To
notice
me.
that some places of note are marked on the map in smaller font. If you want to visit one of those places, I can find things. The Winged Wyvern is a fairly prominently known local tavern within the Protector's Enclave. It is frequented by merchants, fisher people, dock workers, and noblemen alike. Everybody comes to the Winged Wyvern to do business.
Question. Is Black Lake a literal lake, or is it just a place called Black Lake?
It's a lake.
Okay, sick.
That's in the nobleman's area.
It's got
I
like
know, I was
they've
curious.
spent exorbitant amounts of money to have an elaborate garden, and you can rent a boat and get rowed across the lake. It's
It's like a whole thing.
Yeah. Seems like the only place that isn't explicitly like the only two districts that aren't explicitly walled off from each other is the Black Lake district and the River district. Those two don't have a direct wall between them.
You noticed that, did you?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the rich and the nobility are gonna rub elbows. Meanwhile, everyone else is walled off, as they should be.
Contained.
Mhm.
The Porsche can make a union if they don't know each other. Oh, we're so smart.
Listen, here it's important, right? The nobility keeps the rich scared of the middle class, and the middle class scared of the poor, and the poor scared of the rich. That way, they're all fighting each other, and the nobles stay on top. That's how that's how systems of power work.
I love
I mean,
capitalism. I love capitalism.
I mean, literally think about it. Think about it in the placement. You can look across the river and see the rich when you're poor. You know the poor behind the wall when you're middle class. And and if you're rich, you can see the middle class almost as if reaching over towards the nobility.
I swear
It's
one
as
of
if
my
the city-
campaigns should be, you're gonna start the Pauper Revolt in Neverwinter. Build your uprising.
Yes, we start the popular revolt. It ends up installing the exact same system, but this time we're the ones in charge. As most of them tend to be.
You liberated us. I wouldn't say liberated, more like under new management.
Under new management.
It may just be me being tired, but my immediate instinct was jump in the fucking lake.
You recognize one of the bodies, huh?
You recognize one of the body. You recognize the bodies on the lake, do you, Dumbo? Toshi's gonna bring the cart in and deliver it to where it's supposed to go, to the refinery.
I could say I'm doing something crazy.
Okay, your refinery's probably somewhere along the wall. It's still technically within the Protector's Enclave, but
Yeah.
tucked in a space where it's not gonna spew a bunch of stuff on nice people's stuff.
Yeah, the wind's blowing south. The wind's blowing down. That's good.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. 150 coin for the delivery.
Mhm.
Pay off our security. Leaves 100 in profit for us. So she's updating the ledger.
The ledger with the little disease doodle in it.
Yep. And he's going to distribute the pay. Disease and bitch face, you both get 33 gold.
Yeah.
Yippee!
That.
30 gold.
There we go.
Right? Now, we could see about getting... Now, still have half a day. We could see about quickly trying to get another contract and heading back. It's only a 2-hour trip. We could make it if we get a contract quickly.
So we're just going to go back on the road then?
Well, yes. I mean, 2 hours on the road, an hour loading, 2 hours on the road, an hour unloading. Do that again, the day will be done, and we'll pay twice.
I mean, I guess we could do that. How long are we going to do this for? I presume there's an end plan to this?
Well, we could keep doing it until we have enough coin that we could move on to other things. This is a profitable route. Something we could do if we desire, just once we build up enough coin, we could hire sub workers. Hire another buy another wagon, hire some staff and get them to start running the contracts between here and there. Consistent income. Tie it into an account at the accounting house. We could access that coin anywhere up and down the Sword Coast.
And where do sandwiches come from the self-employed? Sorry, that's not funny. that's just stupid.
I mean, it could be worse.
He would unfortunately not fucking say that.
Shame. But yes, if we do that, then we have a couple hundred coins coming in every day into our account at the accounting house every day, plus building our reputation as a company.
I suppose we're in the early days, and I guess it's time for a bit of dirt grinding.
Dirt grinding. Said with such displeasure.
I think you grind things to turn them into dirt.
No, you turn things away from dirt.
Into what?
Couple of things: grindstone, glass.
To what?
Sand does glass, not dirt.
Well, yes, but many would argue sand could also be dirt, depending on the place.
No. You're just incorrect.
So if I'm covered in sand, you're not saying I'm not dirty.
Dirty applies to things other than dirt.
My point exactly.
Yes,
You
but
would
if you
be
recover,
considered
but yes, if
dirty
you
if someone dropped a beer on you.
well, yes, to be fair, if this does have a point. If you recovered in glass, I wouldn't say you were dirty. I'd say you were covered in glass.
Yep, I said I was covered in sand, not glass. You're gonna smelt the glass the sand that's on me into glass or something?
Wonder if how many fireballs it might take to turn sand into glass.
Oh, that's a
Right.
good question.
You lot are hopeless.
Oh, we're dirtless. It's another
Well,
word
you
for
too-
clean.
She sits down a card and you see her put on like sound canceling earmuffs on her head as she opens her book.
All right. Well, Toshi's gonna go see if he can't grab us another contract.
All right, Toshi, give me a persuasion check.
No.
Do it.
No.
Do it, you won't.
Oh my
Fucking,
fucking
I'll
god.
do it if you don't.
I would. Okay. I fucking hate this game. That's a nat 1.
Is indeed.
That is indeed a fucking nat 1. Ah.
All right, you guys are watching Toshi just fumble every opportunity. He's not on today. Anybody else
Zizzy's
want
gonna
to try
go
and
up
get a
to him.
contract?
Zizzy's gonna go up to him and he's gonna be like, Toshi,
Yes.
you're having a rough one. Let
But
the
seem to-
professional try this. And,
Well,
and
I just
I
did.
would like to roll.
Yeah, go for it.
I would like to cast a spell to make it so that he that he has a negative. I'm kidding.
Do you even have a spell like that?
Be funny.
Let's see,
It's called Fireball.
Fire.
All right, Disease, you get a contract for a, let's call it a bunch of wool, going back to Leylon. Same pay, 150.
Fantastic.
You know what, Disease? Good work.
I
The
can be
wool-
your backup negotiator if you wish.
No. Anyway, let's get this loaded.
The wool is
Okay,
loaded,
then I can be the frontman negotiator.
and as darkness begins to set in upon the land, we arrive through
Uh-oh.
the gates of Leylon.
I just looked, Dumbo. You rolled the nat 1 on the d20, but because of your class, the minimum roll you could have hit was a 10, so it counted as a 10.
Mm-hmm. You also rolled a
That's
nat
hilarious.
one, but
You also rolled a nat 1. However, you just can't roll a nat 1 on that check, and that's fucking
However-
hilarious.
However, I'm a fucking genius.
I fucking love that. I just love the fact that you rolled a nat 1, but because of the way you're built, you just said no.
It's the funniest part is I did not intend for this to happen.
You know, Dumbo, yeah, good job. You can roll at minimum of 15. God damn it. You're a better you're a more consistent negotiator.
I don't know how I've done this.
Actually, you're arguably just the better negotiator. Okay, I guess Toshi is no longer a negotiator.
nope, the face is now Disease.
Dumbo, you're the face now. Disease, you're the face.
Yes.
Oh no.
I am going to become a marketable plushie.
I'm unsure how that will help sales, but go for it, King.
Hey,
We
out
sell
there,
the marketable plushie.
if we get the YouTube channel high enough, we could make disease plushies.
That would be crazy if that happened. Holy shit.
Disease is the marketable plushie now.
We need to make a mug that just says "You could certainly try." Has my go ahead face on it. Look, you could certainly try.
You can certainly try, but your face is printed on the inside bottom of the mug, so you see it after you take a drink, just staring at you.
Yeah.
That's good. That's really funny.
All right. Dreams for the future. So yeah, we made 300 gold in total today.
Same divide that would have would get us paid.
Now, the question becomes, how many more times would we like to do this? This will be a hand wave section of the campaign. I'm not going to make us travel from Leyland
Next
to
10
Neverwinter.
10 years.
Consistently. How long do we want to do this?
Damn.
To build up a substantial enough base that we might feel like purchasing either a second wagon to do this, and then opening us up to do other things, or a ship.
Okay. So, assuming that we're taking the same pay, our mercenaries are getting 50 gold a job.
Mhm.
Flat rate.
Right.
But they're getting consistent work. So, we're making 100 gold profit on every trip, so 200 gold a day.
Mm-hmm.
If we did that for 40 days, that's 800. That's 8. That's wrong. That's 8. 40 days. That's 8,000 gold. If we did it 50 days, we can get 10,000. How much operating capital do we want to start with? Or more specifically, how many days of doing the same job over and over and over again can our characters mentally sustain before going schizo mode?
That is the real question.
All right. So I've taken the liberty of taking a peek at some of the potential things we could get. If we wanted to get, depending on the ship we wanted, based on the tonnage of cargo ship, we'd probably, if we wanted a ship, we'd want a sailing ship. Because that moves at 2 miles an hour, but takes a crew of 20, it can potentially carry 20 passengers, but it has 100 tons of cargo space. It costs exactly 10,000 gold. So 50 days of this trade, and we can afford a sailing ship. But not necessarily the crew of the sailing ship.
I was supposed to say, I think it's a bit too early to worry about sea merchanting.
To be fair, you will be going from moving roughly half a ton of cargo
to 100 tons of cargo.
100 tons of cargo.
Like we're basically getting a 2,000% increase in the amount of cargo we could move if we get a ship.
In theory, you could make back the price you pay for the ship in a trip or two.
Yeah, in a few trips, we could pay back. We could theoretically make that money back. But a sailing ship it's fairly slow, like I said, 2 miles an hour.
And you guys could legitimately look at me and go, hey, we want to do this route for 2 years. And we'll calculate out how much gold you acquire. And then you can start expanding from there. Like, we don't have a time constraint here.
That would get us 146,000 gold, by the way, if we did that for 2 years.
Discuss in character your thoughts and feelings.
Because for
Hey, my
context,
thi-
we've been moving a wagon which can carry 400, or check that, that's the weight. Never mind, not how much it can carry. But still, like we've been carrying a fair bit of cargo. But we have the ability to get substantially more if we want to do this.
You can also say no. Fuck it. We don't want to utilize this. We'll just go get another contract for perhaps
Yeah.
more money going farther.
They also played a lot more experimentally that way.
I mean, which god? If we are going down like with the goal of getting a sailing ship, I feel like at some point Azarek, because if it is just consistently going back and forth, there'd be a point where Azarek be like, you know what? I don't really need to be here 24/7. How about I step ahead and start looking to shipping stuff preemptively? Maybe build build a boat on my own damn accord. No. But do a bit more technical, logistical stuff ahead
Yeah,
of
we can
the
absolutely hand wave
stuff.
some of this, right? Like you could say, like, hey, maybe this time Toshi makes the run with the guard, or maybe hey, you just send the mercenaries off with the cargo. Say, hey, go do these runs,
Yeah, I trust Kesna. He wouldn't eat the ore.
and you guys can work on other things depending on the span of time you tell me you want to take with this. I may or may not give you levels.
Yeah, like if we are going for the bow, like was it we can like start getting like was it a starter sailboat in installments, and while the other two or whoever makes the money from the trips to pay off the installments, what's it called? Azura can take her surplus to start crafting and working on the boat to make it a bit better and more personalized. Maybe with maybe with an engine rather than sailing.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, we're gonna have a speedboat.
Builds a whole ass modern day tanker. No. Probably just like a rudimentary steam engine, making it a bit faster than not reliant on sailing, but not like outspeeding any like man of war.
Yeah.
It's got the cool wheel things that commercial speedboats had.
Steamboat really looking ah.
Yeah, you can absolutely start researching some of that in this time span here.
Yeah, I do feel like Azra, if this is the plan, Azra definitely would do that. She wouldn't just sit in the cart and just move her thumb up her ass. Like after a while, she'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna go fucking invent some shit while y'all figure this shit out. Y'all have the sending stones. Call me, I guess.
It's really up to you guys. What I'm doing here is I'm presenting you an opportunity to have steady income, right? However you want to utilize that for a period of time. How much time is completely up to you. You can spend as much or as little amount of time doing this little hack as you want to create capital to then push us towards the higher levels and the bigger paydays. Because we're not with this campaign, we're not doing a lot of the. We're probably not going to go dungeon delving, right? We're not going to look to get the big fights. We're not going to have the typical XP rates. I can be a little bit more liberal with how time passes, so I'm okay with doing stints of years at a time, establishing certain areas, and then we pop back in with the characters like, oh hey, you've become successful in this particular trade. Do you want to expand further, right? And then we check in for like the major things along the ride.
Makes sense.
I think I'm just an indecisive individual, and that's my problem.
Yeah.
So right now, Toshi's plan is to run this until he makes enough money to afford another covered wagon, some seats to pull it, and to afford to pay some hirelings to start running this route. And he's also probably going to start talking with contacts on either side, try to set up like instead of being like incidental, like he's going to try to embed like long-term, like years-long contracts between our company and them to continuously ship goods for a fixed rate.
Okay. If that's your plan, you're probably going to want to purchase a warehouse space somewhere.
Yeah, that too is also probably what we're going to want to do, is probably buy a warehouse at a...
Leyland's going to be cheaper. Neverwinter has a lot more opportunity, but a higher
think
rent
Nev-
tag.
I think Neverwinter's going to be the play. If we have to rent, we can. It'd be always better to buy the land outright and build it yourself. And build it yourself, though, if you can.
If you can.
If you can.
In Neverwinter, that's a little
But
bit harder because they don't have so much expanding capability, right? They're kind of contained.
Yeah.
In...
Me buying a beautiful 2-bedroom house just to knock it down and put a warehouse in its place.
I mean, you could buy already pre-built warehouse spaces like down in the dock district.
Yeah.
They're just going to be more expensive because it is a bigger hub.
I wonder if there's rules for building like a stronghold.
For building a what? Yeah, there is.
Yeah, like a proper like base of operations.
I think
if we
in 2024 they called them like
probably
bastions.
be
Bash.
yeah. If we are going with the ship route, it'd probably be more smart for us to get like a pier or some sort of waterfront property.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like by our own little dry dock where we put the rented, soon to be paid off sailing boat, and Azra can just fucking have her little fun in that little area, and Toshi doesn't have to deal with her. So how much should we say? Like 2 years?
I mean, 2 years is a lot of fucking time to be doing that, and it gets us a whole. But it does get us a whole bunch of coin. The question is, would we
I
rather
mean,
do that, or would we rather...
within like the first 6 months, you could have purchased that second wagon, right? And then you upgrade this output because you can run 2 wagons in there.
I mean, I could afford another wagon like within the week. A covered wagon is 250 gold.
Yeah.
That's obviously not including the horses to pull it and the staff, but overall, it's no more than 500 gold.
Uh-huh. So like we can God. You guys could just do this and every week, well, for like the first couple of weeks buy a new wagon and have like 4 wagons running this run, and then you're going to make an amount of gold that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Did we already win capitalism?
Basically, yeah. We're more so realizing that, damn, that merchant who said, sorry, I can't actually pay you 100 gold to clear the goblin nest, was lying out his ass. He, in fact, could easily afford it. He just wanted to lowball us.
That son of a bitch!
It's good, steady work. It will establish you all as a merchant core of some kind, right? A established merchant thing. And yes, that will generate a lot of passive income for you. But the more wagons out you have traveling every single day, the higher likelihood that bandits will get attracted, and then you have to pay better guard, right? Like, there will be little things that crop up along the way.
Yeah.
Gotta make that.
Alright. So, here's my thought. I say at first we run it for 50 days and make 10,000 gold, and then we reassess what we want to do with that coin.
Yeah, see how much like the sailboat and all that costs.
I mean, realistically, most things in D&D, if you try to craft them yourselves, you can do it for about half the price.
You want to have a Red Dead Redemption build a boats montage?
I mean, we have Azrak who's good at everything. I can see her building a sailboat.
I mean, shit, just give her the materials and she'll damn do it.
So after running this operation for 25 days and storing the coin, we then have enough coin to give to Azarak to purchase 5,000 gold worth of material to build a 10,000 gold boat.
Okay. I mean, building a boat is a very long process. Magically helped or not.
I will give
I mean, we've
Azrak
got-
to if we build from the ground, it will give Azrak more space to add her own touches.
Oh no, it absolutely
Exactly.
will. I'm not arguing with the thought process there. I'm just saying this is a multi-year commitment here.
I think it's wise if some of us do like side things on the side while Azrak focuses on that.
Yeah, so actually let's say so that's probably what we're gonna end up doing is we're gonna do that, and then I say take a year, maybe 2.
Mm-hmm.
Begin building up.
Okay, how many wagons do we want to employ?
There's only so much throughput that you would have. I imagine 3 wagons moving consistently,
Sure.
or 4 or 5. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'd be comfortable with 5.
Say 5 wagons moving back and forth, each moving 200 gold, or each moving 100, basically 100 gold worth. We'll call it 100 gold because it's 150 gold, assuming. Now, here's my thought process, right? We call it 100 gold total because we're hiring we negotiate, say, consistent rate with all these guys, and it's basically we'll move your shit. We got 3 wagons, they'll move it all one way and then move stuff back to you another way, consistent rately, 100 gold a wagon, and sign it for 2 years.
Sure. Okay, so if one wagon at 2 years was going to make you 146,000 gold.
100 gold, so I'm just doing some
Oh
quick
yeah,
math
you're
here. So
doing
100 gold
different
wagon
math. Yeah, that's right.
times a day. So 100 gold a wagon, 2 days. 2 times a day between Neverwinter and Leylon with 5 wagons. That's 500 gold. Okay, 2 times a day, so that's 1,000 gold a day times 365 for 1 year. That's 365,000 gold in the first year.
Not bad.
So double it, and there's your profit margin.
So in 2 years we have 9 million gold.
Yep.
Let me put that in recap.
Jesus Christ.
Moving dirt is profitable.
Yeah. All right.
And we're now officially in the wealth bracket to be considered nobility.
Uh-huh.
What the
God, I
fuck?
love living. That is some upwards of nobility.
So let's go ahead and see what are some of the things. Right. This is our total profit margin.
For 2 years.
A warehouse in Leylon would cost probably 500 gold. Actually, a Leylon probably 200 gold. No, let's go with 500. And a warehouse space in Neverwinter would be 1,000.
To buy and own.
Yes, purchased outright.
Okay. That barely scratched the surface on the amount of coin we have.
I'm aware. Well, okay, maybe I need to get higher with these property prices. Okay, let's say 5,000 gold for Leylon, and 25,000 for Neverwinter. There we go.
All right. Down to 700.
Yep. Your contracts are basically covering your maintenance of vehicles and crew. So we don't need to buy.
I mean,
That
we're literally hiring like cheap escorts and unskilled labor to just ride the cart, to just drive the cart.
Okay. So, we pick up with our party 2 years after we started this little venture. Do we want to purchase any more properties? Do you guys want to buy a house?
Oh my god, I can do that?
Mm-hmm.
We could be home. We have 700,000 gold. We could afford an entire shopping district.
This is magical.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been this rich before.
Nope.
2 years of doing the same job over and over again.
Well, shit. A house would be nice.
As a headquarters, probably help
Yeah,
us.
so I,
Where do you want to headquarters?
so I
Again,
think-
somewhere on the shore.
I think. Here's what I say we buy. First things first. For the business, we got the warehouse, but obviously we're going to want an office space to work as a headquarters, with scribes and the like to keep track of our contracts and accounting. Probably would want that in the middle class quarter, semi near the dock.
An office space?
Yep, someplace to because with something like this, you're going to want scribes to keep count and accountants to keep track of what you're getting and what's going out.
So what I was wondering is, do you guys want to build like a stronghold somewhere in between Neverwinter and Leyland?
A stronghold.
Yeah.
Feels like more coin than it might be worth. It might honestly be better to buy property inside Neverwinter. Because like we're not adventurers
I was
out
just
in the
curious.
woods. We're mercenaries we're merchants staying in a city.
I was just thinking like 100,000 gold for the land. You could literally build a castle on it, right? If you wanted to. You don't have to. If you'd like to purchase city in Neverwinter, what district?
Okay, I am very curious about the House of 1,000 Faces. What the fuck is that? Have I made a mistake?
Nothing.
No.
Right, it's just reading.
Yeah, he's got to read about it first.
Okay, that was incredibly uninteresting. Those are organizations. It's in the River District. Or is that in Black Lake? I think it might be in Black Lake. Those ones have more information. No, it wasn't in the Black Lake sections. Perhaps it is in the River District section. Finding the thing is so hard. Wait, nope, didn't show it. So we're just gonna Google it directly. It's a tavern located in the Black Lake District.
The House of 1,000 Faces is a tavern.
The building was named
Yeah, makes
after
sense.
the many mirrors and mannequins positioned around its common room.
What the
That's-
fuck?
Sounds like the perfect place for disease, honestly.
Yeah.
For what purpose? Oh my god.
Many
What
mirrors and
disease
mannequins
business?
were positioned around the 3 entrances, 2 on the north side, 1 on the south side, to the House of 1,000 Spaces, in inviting positions, as if to coax you in off the street to come on in, have a drink. They're all dressed
Inviting
in the fashion popular in Neverwinter whenever the time brings.
Oh my god. This is frightening.
You want to visit?
That's perfect for you to go in all by yourself in a lone disease with no backup.
I sort of kind of want to do this. I'm just a bit nervous is all.
What's gonna happen? They take your soul or something?
Yes!
Well, you are probably gonna sell that anyways. Make some use out of it.
Oh my god.
Hey, disease, I'll give you 50 gold for your soul.
No.
Damn.
Shit. Okay. I suppose I'm going to this place.
What place?
The 1,000 Faces.
Okay. It's a very happening tavern. People come in and out. Several different people are taking pictures or like having their portraits painted with the mannequins to take home by little souvenir painters. It's a very nice, very lighthearted thing. The mannequins are positioned in good-natured manners around places. There's plenty of seating. The smell of good food and good mead wafts through the air.
Something is wrong, and I'm not sure what.
Wow, what a nice, cute tavern, Dumbo. This place is hell.
There's no
Like-
way.
Oh,
that
why don't
Go
you
ahead.
This is
give
just a
me
cute little tavern.
okay? You can make a perception check, an investigation check, an insight check, an arcana check. Depending on the check you make, I will determine whether or not you know anything about why
I
this
think
might feel
insight is good because that's just pure vibes, and I'm getting bad vibes.
Maybe you're the bad vibe.
It's just not what you're used to. That's for certain. It's an upscale establishment. They serve finer foods and drinks here than they do in the other sections of town. But other than that, there's no reason you should be afraid.
This is gonna be a really strange thing to say that I've always wanted to do this, but I've always wanted to like just have a mannequin's arm and only the arm, just because,
Steal an arm?
just to have an arm.
Some
Looks at the
people
deal.
dream of having a particular vehicle or a house in a certain area. Dumbo's dream is to have a mannequin arm.
Uh-huh.
I just
That,
think
you know,
it's a very strange item to have on hand, and thus I enjoy the idea of having it.
Disease is the type of motherfucker who'd encounter a genie and wish for a sandwich.
I
And then
mean,
when
would
asked
it be
for
a
the
good
second
sandwich?
Wish for a second fucking sandwich.
And if
What's
it's a
your
good
third wish?
sandwich-
No,
I
it's
just
like-
love the genie incredulously looking at disease as they order a 10th sandwich. The genie will, in fact, give them an 11th wish just to see if they keep doing it.
As my 11th whiff, I would like to make myself hungry again. Okay, for your 12th whiff, another sandwich.
Another
Another
sandwich.
sandwich.
This one. I love that.
This time I'm thinking upon me.
All right, I got a wish, Mr. G. Oh wait, what do you want? Make me forget Half-Life 2.
I want to relive that shit like it's for the first time.
I'll actually based wish. You know that one's on me. All right, so now my next wish, I like another sandwich. God damn it.
Just sitting there eating sandwiches, playing Half-Life 2 like it was the first time all over again.
Honestly, that sounds peak. Honestly, a wish well spent, in my opinion.
If the wish spell existed, this is what we would be using it for.
I still
I'm not
haven't
gonna-
completed a playthrough of Half-Life 2. I need to do that.
How about you fix yourself there?
I was bad at the game. I'm sorry.
It's Half-Life. How are you bad at Half-Life?
I'm bad at every game. I was bad at Portal. Like you can't like.
Okay, you can be bad at Portal.
You can be better.
No, I mean no. You don't understand.
Were you not thinking with portals?
Clearly wasn't
No,
thinking
I
of
was
portals.
thinking with light bridges for some reason.
Those are pretty cool.
Alright. Where do we want to live in Neverwinter?
Let's look at the map.
I imagine the Protector's Enclave.
The Hall of
This is-
Justice. No.
The Hall of I would like to live in the castle. In the castle.
Neverwinter. Yeah.
In Castle Neverember.
That's not possible. Not possible. Sorry.
Counterpoint.
I mean-
We kill the council and assume the title of king.
Not how that works.
I mean, kind of how that works. Problem.
Though.
I mean, we
You
can get
could
like a house.
Certainly try.
I do think the Protector's Enclave is going to be the play because we're not in the poor section and we're not having to pay the expensive prices of the rich section, and merchants are going to be the ones that congregate.
We're talking a
on the middle
one-time house fee. Well, technically,
Yeah,
you pay taxes
but it's
on
the
any property in the city, but
class. I mean, it's the difference between, say, a $50,000 dollar home and a $500,000 home.
Yeah, we're not trying to buy a manor. We're trying to buy an office space.
We're trying to buy an office space and a townhouse that has like 3 bedrooms.
Yeah.
how about
plus,
one
if
and the
we do get a
same
protect
for
this area, we can buy a pier over
75
here. We're
gold,
pretty close.
75,000 gold.
75,000 gold.
Yeah, but it's all in one building. So like the below section is like the office space, and then above is like the apartment living. But it's like good sized, like it's like townhouse size.
Okay, so we've got like an office space down in the front, and and the back end we live. Okay, yeah. So that brings us down to this much coin. And also, Fang, you're building a ship, right?
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: you could have, when you originally acquired the 10,000 gold, you could have gone and put a ship on order, and Arrow could have given them the designs. So like Arrow can.
Wrong campaign, Griley.
Fuck.
No, he said arrow.
Azaric could give.
Yeah,
them.
Arrow's the nickname of Fang's other character.
Oh!
This is why if you're gonna have
Okay.
multiple characters, do me a favor, use a different first letter. For fuck's sake.
They're all gonna be they're all gonna be A names now, just to fuck with you.
Oh, that's delightful.
Well, at least I don't have a corporate pig screaming down my back, so it could be worse. All right.
Could be worse. We're just building a corporation.
Yep. Literally. Watching you all become the evil. Anyway,
I mean, Azaric probably built something like this. Not
Sure.
nothing too crazy.
right, you're just not doing the
steamer.
building.
A
What I'm
fucking
saying is, like,
steam ship.
once you made the money, you could go and commission this, and it could be ready by this time.
Yeah, I mean, once we get enough money, we're obviously gonna do this, but we're not there yet.
Not quite there yet. Yeah, we'll call that first picture roughly the size of a sailing ship.
Yeah.
That other one is definitely a warship.
That the other one is definitely a warship. Yeah. Alright. I need to remind myself.
We really are Steamboat Willie now.
Hey, it's better than a sailboat.
I'll give
Oh,
you
yeah,
an
personal
extra.
reference.
It'll move 1 mile an hour faster than a typical sailboat.
Hell yeah, 100%
So, 3
increase.
miles an hour. The base sailboat is 10,000 gold.
So let's say you pay 20,000 and you get this.
Bye bye 20,000. We now have 605.
Ryan, do you still have those vehicle stats up somewhere?
Yeah. Let me
we'll
just
need...
give you the whole page for air and waterborne vehicles from the from 2024.
Yeah, that'd be great. Sailing ship. All right. You should have a crew of at least 20. That's 2 shifts of 10. 10 men can work the ship while 10 rest below. It can carry up to 20 passengers if you want to add passenger dealio there. Can move 100 tons of cargo. Cool. So, you all are at the docks, finishing up signing the paperwork to convert this new ship of yours into your... Like, you get the title, right? Basically?
Yeah. Buy just a base sail ship and then Azra can go to town on it for however long.
It's like when a dad buys a used car and it makes it their whole personality.
Sure.
That's what Azarak's doing.
Yeah.
So that's what happens in this 2-year time span. You guys have built up a rather successful small-time merchant company.
We're small time looking to go medium time.
You've broken it to medium. You've started getting invitations to balls and parties and things that the nobility do to pass the time. You've gotten to rub elbows with some of the higher classes. In fact, at one such event, you are proudly announcing that you have finally got your ship. And one of these noblemen says, "Splendid! I'd love to be your first cargo load." I have a good portion of livestock that needs moving to Waterdeep.
Where's this happening? Like in the city?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like Riley said, we're like, imagine we're at like some ball or get together or some fancy fucking thing where our nobility get together to stroke their egos and drink liquor until they're bored.
I mean, would you put the effort in to drag Azarak to that?
It's, hey Azarak, do you want to go? No. Okay, and then go without you.
Yeah, these are
I
high
will
society
say-
functions.
Yeah, ever since the boat was bought and she was given free reign to work on it, she has not returned to the house you bought. She has slept on the work site.
Got it. She's nonstop worked on the steamer.
She's living the dream right now. Whether you like it or not, you just made her dream come true.
She's not gonna be happy when she hears that we hired a captain.
You don't care about a captain. She's the mechanic. Now the captain better listen to her about mechanical shit. That's all she cares about.
I feel like this is gonna quickly become a campaign where we're all doing different things. You're never leaving that ship, are you?
I mean, once it's like she was working on it, that's why she's never leaving. You can, like I said, you can convince her to leave, but right now she's laser focused. And it's
At
just
this
like, hey,
point,
would
the
you
ship
like?
is done. You've got your steamboat. The sailing steamboat is complete. It's ready to go. It's ready to take its first load.
Let me get this straight. I could, go to a ball with snobbish, stuck-up rich people, or I could stay in a boat and tinker some stuff. Yeah, I think I'm gonna tinker. Thank you very much.
Very well. But yes. So how many tons of cattle does he need moved?
It's 150 head of cattle. Will fill your entire cargo hold.
Perfect. Pack in the cargo. Now we need to hire a captain and a crew.
Captain and a crew. I don't know. Make an offer. Come up with a contract.
I'm not worried about the crew. I'm worried about getting a good captain, good trustworthy captain.
We need a boy with the mop.
What the? Okay.
We
Let's
need
see,
to
what
find
offer-
some poor orphan boy who can mop the deck.
No. Listen, we need to no. Dumbo thing. We need to first hire an absolute like slave driver, like bastard of a fucking captain who'll like whip the crew into working harder and be like blatantly unapologetically evil. Then we hire a young but plucky orphan kid to go work on the ship, and then we have a whole movie worth of action happen. And at the end, then we have a good captain on our ship who'll work for no pay, for very little pay.
And then we hire a chef at the galley who's got a robot arm.
What do you mean? We already have two chefs.
He's
We
got a
already have
robot
two
arm
chefs.
and a weird shape-shifting pet.
What happened today? Oh,
Alright.
my D&D campaign became an animated film. It's fine.
That happens. All right. So let's see. An offer
Hey,
for
Treasure
captain.
Planet kicks ass.
All right, I'm
Treasure
thinking
Planet is great.
500. All right, I'm thinking 500 gold signing bonus, two gold a day, plus a bonus plus a bonus upon completion of a job.
To move all of this cattle, this man will pay you. Said it was 150 head.
Yeah.
He's sending these cattle off to the Waterdeep market to be sold. He will probably make roughly 50 a head. He'll pay you 25 gold a head.
That's 25 gold for 100 a head for 150 cattle. It's tidy 3,750 gold profit.
It's pretty good.
Factoring out, depending on how long it takes, we'll make less than that based on how much we pay the captain and crew. Because crew are getting a unskilled salary wage. That's 20 crew, 2 silver per crew man. That's 2 gold a day, basically. I think that's 4 gold a day. Plus that's 6 gold a day in crew costs.
It's 31 miles by sea to Waterdeep.
And this moves at 3 miles an hour.
It moves at 3 miles an hour.
It's 31.
31. So it should be a 10-day trip.
Yeah, 10-day trip. So 6 gold a day for 10 days, 60 gold. Knock that up, and that's just one way. If they're going to come back, I imagine. Then it's another thing.
Right, and different thing, like, this is just a livestock move. This is not... If you were to have your ship go to Leylon and pick up an ore shipment, that pays a lot higher.
Big money.
But I'm trying to
So that
diversify the markets you can dip your fingers to if you want to. Livestock moving is definitely one of them.
Yeah, so that's how much profit we'd make from the ship move. And over 10, that would take 10 day.
And then you probably instruct the captain to get at least a load of something to come back from Waterdeep too.
Yeah, find a load of something and come back.
So the ship would be employed for 20 days in all. And we'll say the captain brings back up like spices and rare goods and managed to get a contract that pays out 7,000 gold.
Weapon. So they managed to get a contract that paid 7,000 gold on the way back.
Spices, rare herbs.
Okay. 7,000 back, mark off the crew costs. Expect a profit of 6,940. Subtracted the 60 gold. That would be spent in crew wages.
Okay, your notoriety level at this point, we're going to say, is now you have a ship. Now you can start accessing farther away destinations. People are really starting to take notice of you. We're also going to... this is a little 2-year time frame. We can wait. So you've really built up a good base here. You've got the wagons running between Leylon and Neverwinter, bringing the ord goods into Neverwinter and whatever the town of Leylon needs back. And now you've got the ship that can run shipments to Waterdeep or Baldur's Gates, or from Neverwinter to Waterdeep, Waterdeep to Baldur's Gate to Waterdeep, Waterdeep to Neverwinter, if you wanted.
Makes sense.
And we've still got, what, like 80 grand?
We currently still have... You talk about like in the bank still?
Uh-huh. Yeah, okay.
$605,000.
So yes, people are beginning to deem you successful.
Got enough money that we could probably retire, so yeah.
But do you want to retire, or do you want to keep building your empire? That is the question.
I mean, when did any capitalist say, you know what, this seems like a good amount of money?
Of course, we're not going to stop until we're dead, Riley. That's how it works.
I need disease to dive into a pool full of money like Scrooge McDuck.
They're gonna learn that shit is not like a liquid.
No,
It's a great
It's gonna be what?
solid.
What do you mean? It's total. That's absolutely liquid assets right there.
A liquid at.
No, you're going to
Okay,
become a
that's a
liquid
fucking-
asset.
Okay, to be fair, Double, that was a funny one.
I'm humorous sometimes.
All right, so we have officially established ourselves as a burgeoning merchants to keep an eye on. The 2 years have passed. We've had we figured out a few things. We've got our ship off on its maiden voyage. When the little bell above the shop rings as the door is pushed inward. For a minute, it looks as if nobody is there, but you look down and you see a 2-foot-tall gnome who's
Stunting.
wearing very fine goods.
Come in, good sir. How might we serve you today?
You gentlemen are running... well, have we named our merchant company? Probably should do that at this point.
The great googly mooglies.
No.
No.
I'm immediately
Denied.
vetoing that.
We only get one of those, Leary. Be careful.
Okay, I'm not vetoing it then. But it's got shot down. It's voting.
Yeah, it got shot down with a gun.
Yeah.
It got assassinated. Oh, jeez.
Hmm. I mean, it seems to me that we're going for a transport company kind of shtick.
Ugh.
Faraway transport company.
I'm
We're not just transport though. We're not going to be just transport. We'll eventually be like Merc doing selling in our own right too.
No.
I'm trying to think of a joke I can do with shipping. Like something shipping company, but like pun based off of fandom shipping or something. I'm trying to think of one. I can't. It's probably a good thing that I can't.
Hmm.
The three Movateers?
The movie.
No.
No, if we did that, it'd be the mover tiers.
Like I'm thinking name transport and mercantile co.
I thought we were more than just transport.
What if we
Transport
combine
and mercantile. That's the mercantile side of things, Fang.
transport and
Pretty much.
mercantile and shipping and 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 brewery?
I can see Kesna and your guy getting together and selling like some food items on the side.
We invent the TV dinner before the TV is ever invented.
Ah,
Bless you.
goddamn.
All right. Anyway, he names the company and he
I
goes,
had a thought.
"What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got?"
Call it the fucking Golden Row Mercantile. Why is it called that? Because we're stacking up the fucking golden bars. Look at them.
Your vault has a glass wall so people can watch them get stacked.
It's not glass. It's like fucking like fucking 3 foot thick bulletproof plexiglass.
Yeah, right. But like, yeah, okay. Yes, you
I
are
can't think of anything better. I'd be cool with Golden Row.
Golden Row. Yes,
Roll mercantile. Let's go with that.
lovely. I have heard you are quite prominent in the being able to move large amounts of goods decent distances in reasonable time.
There we are. We've got a fleet of wagons and a ship at the dock.
Wonderful. I am looking to employ your ship.
Where to go and what needs loading?
I will have men that load the goods onto it, stay with it throughout the entirety of the journey to ensure its safety, and unload it once you arrive at the destination.
Looking at him and immediately being like, so we're smuggling. Very well. Alright. I think we might be able to facilitate something like that.
Wonderful. Now I have the goods are currently located in Baldur's Keep. However, the men are here in Neverwinter. So I will need to employ your ship. on the downward journey to get them there, whereupon they will secure the goods, bring them back aboard the vessel, and you will return them here.
Of course. We're more than happy to guarantee secure ship travel of your shipment.
Lovely. Now then, by my calculations, this journey should take measurements. It's 73 miles. 24 days to complete. Now, I've heard your pricing ranges based on goods moved, and I would very much not like to describe them in great detail. So, I'm willing to pay you a standard 20,000 gold. Do not ask questions.
No questions asked. We'll gladly transport this shipment of silver, let's say.
I would appreciate it if you yourselves would even accompany the ship for added benefits.
Of course.
Splendid! Lovely. Can you make way tomorrow?
Oh, let me call up my companions real quick and see if we can't arrange that. Azarak? Because I imagine Azarak is still on the ship, on the sending stone.
Beep, beep, beep. What do you want?
Is the ship in shape to ship tomorrow?
You want to do a test run, or what are we talking?
We're moving some goods. We're taking off tomorrow. The clients have requested that we personally bring them.
I'm gonna have to clean up a few of my gizmos, but I could probably get that done by the morning.
Wonderful.
What kind of gear are we bringing on?
It immediately hangs up. So, all right, we'll be ready to move. We'll be ready to move them tomorrow.
Wonderful. Now, this is very important. You are to drop my men off just before reaching Baldur's Gate, rendezvous with them offshore, a little ways outside of the city, and do the same thing upon arriving at Neverwinter.
Of course.
Very good. Fine indeed. And he drops a chest onto the counter. Clunks. It's heavy.
Full of coin.
Full of coin.
Oh, disease!
Yes?
I need you to sign some paperwork for me.
Why?
Because it's your job to sign paperwork.
Yes, of course. It's just I've known you 2 years and paperwork is still strange.
I know. I just need your signature here and here. Like Toshi is purposely making disease sign off on the shipment, so if something goes wrong, disease is the one he can blame. He's still scapegoating the poor bastard. He has done this anytime a slightly suspicious shipment comes through. Toshi tries to have disease sign for it.
Is there anything fucked up about the contract in any way that I can tell, or is the fine print too small for that?
There is no fine print.
Oh, it's invisible.
No, literally, it just
Toshi-
says, we will move, and the guy is just written undisclosed.
Okay, shit, I see no problem.
He
with
has signed the
this.
paperwork, Sir Bombador Fancy Pants.
That's a fake ass name.
Yeah. Fake, that's literally, might as well have signed it John Doe.
I'm going to. Should I put measles on there instead of disease?
It's up to you.
Like, should I put a fake name there as well?
Go on, disease. Sign away.
Or is there something super illegal? You're the one that falls for it. You know how this works.
Yes, I know. I am going to write
Oh my God.
influenza.
You just write it. All right. Great.
I'm technically not lying. I did put a disease on there. I just didn't write the word disease.
I mean, you weren't
Do you
asked
have
to
an
write-
employee
you
called
weren't asked to
influenza,
write-
though?
You weren't asked to sign a disease. You were asked to sign diseases.
He signed.
He never signed.
No,
have an
plausible
employee-
deniability.
Do you
I
have an
can
employee
pretend to be
named
stupid.
Influenza? No, but we have an employee named Disease who signed this document. I can confirm as witness.
Oh, goody.
Contents? Oh, I was unaware of the contents. I just know that Disease occasionally signs with different names for some reason.
All right. The well-dressed gnome waddles from the shop and disappears into the crowded streets of Neverwinter. We're going to take our break here. When we get back from break, we'll set out on this mysterious journey to gather unknown cargo. But hey, the man paid us 20,000 gold for 24
We're
days
smuggling
worth of work,
drugs.
God, I love committing crime. But hey, who say it's illegal? It could just be embarrassing to him. So far, we've not committed a crime. We're not aware that we have any illegal goods.
That's false.
No, I don't know if it's illegal. He just said he doesn't want to disclose it.
No, you moved the thing of poison from Waterdeep to...
I mean, currently,
Or
Riley, I've
Baldur's Gate to-
never moved anything.
Later.
I've never. Riley, my words were not "we've never." My words are "we are not aware that we are right now."
True. All right. So we're gonna go on break. If you've been hanging with us for a bit, you understand how this works. We go off for about 15 minutes. Maybe there will be some excess chatter, some fun conversations, but there will be no content for a little bit. But it's a great time to go get a snack, refill some water bottles, drink your fluids, folks. Please drink your fluids; they're good for you. Use the restroom, whatever you'd like to do. We will return shortly. Okay, I found my way back. Is anybody else here? Helps if I unmute. I found my way back. Is anybody else here?
Yeah.
I'm here.
What up? Sorry, dinner took an extra couple minutes to finish up.
It'd be like that.
Alright. So, we gather at the docks, we board the vessel, and we...
Is this
Go to-
Dumbo bag?
I don't know, is Dumbo back? Maybe not.
Dumbo's not back. You're just trying to roll on without him.
My bad! Figured if I was kind of
By the way,
late, everybody
Louis,
else would be back by now.
It's Dumbo.
It's Dumbo. It's Dumbo.
That's
He's
fair.
consistently 10 minutes late.
That's fair.
By the way, you want to see something?
No, send it to me.
Damn, okay. When you showed me the other guy, I was like, the reason I wanted to dabble with it is because I was really inspired to do like something gothic, but I decided to do something on my own instead since I still had that urge. And this is the end result.
He looks like he's straight out of Assassin's Creed with that fucking hood.
I mean, yeah, they got drip. Don't even lie. Like, ignoring that the games are shit, like, they're dripped out.
Is that a fucking rose on his chest, dude?
Yeah? I mean, it's a metal rose, but yeah.
He honestly, dude, you cooked. He looks good.
For context, Riley.
Not to Raleigh, so he might gaze upon it.
But yeah, like seeing your guy, I was just like, I want to do something like gothic inspired too. And I looked at some examples, and this was like the culminations of that.
Nicely done.
Kind of like a monster witch hunter knight kind of deal, with a blood cursed sword as a weapon of choice. The whole like fight monsters before you become yourself a monster type shit.
Eventually you will be the monster.
Yep.
A character beat that is surprisingly something that you seem to enjoy a lot.
Huh?
Character beat you seem to enjoy a lot.
What, becoming a monster by hunting monsters? That's not really been the arc from most of them. That hasn't really been the arc from any of my guys, really.
I mean, no, but it seems to be something that you would like vibe with, in the sense that it gives you vibes, dude. Feels like something like you would roleplay out well.
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely give it a try at some point. Again, I have a lot of cool Hero Forges that I still want to play. I still want to play these guys too, because I think they're badass. And then also her as well.
You do have many like a forever DM. You have so many characters you will never play.
Clearly, I need to join more Riley's games so I can grind through the list.
Exactly. There's at least 2 more tables up for grabs.
No, like I once the Strat thing's over, I'll probably stay out of Riley's because I want to have a bit more time to do Lancer stuff.
Oh, that's entirely fair.
I'll still probably be in like 2 tables, but I won't be in the 3rd.
Hello, I'm back.
There he is.
Dumpus returned.
The Dumbus.
The Dunkle.
Grunkle Stunkle wins the Funkle Bunkle.
What the fuck?
Oh no, y'all haven't seen that. Oh no, I've referenced something that no one's seen again. Give me 1 goddamn second. This will not take long.
1.
Okay, I got it.
What?
A premium YouTube poop.
Oh no.
What's this?
Oh yeah, okay. I have seen it. It's been a minute. I didn't remember the.
Dear God. Yeah, this is premium. This is primo era fucking YouTube poop.
It's from 1 year ago.
They don't make them like they used to.
Uh-huh. I mean, Dumbo, you don't gotta be old to be premium YouTube poop. Some new shit is premium.
I've yet to see a
It
new
ain't- it
age
ain't-
MLG compilation.
YTPs are they have a small but dedicated community that are still making them.
I'm. I made some friends watch the Backrooms movie, and we spent the aftermath of the movie just looking for YouTube poops of it. It was really good. There's a really good one that I
Ah.
like. I'll show it another time.
Okie dokie. Well, that break took a little bit longer than we meant it to, but that happens! We're human, it's fine. So we wake up the next day, we all gather at the docks, we load onto the boat, we get out of the harbor, we turn, we head to the rendezvous point, where 5 men are waiting for you.
Oh.
You pick them up, they give you the name of the man who signed the Fancy Pants, Mr. Fancy Pants.
It's like, damn, this is his actual name? Goddamn.
The smart man uses a fake name for the entirety of the job, from beginning to end, so that no one knows who he might be.
Too bad for him that disease stole his wallet and ID. I'm kidding.
Didn't happen. And you begin the journey to Baldur's Gate.
Good
The
sir,
first-
I'm just a poor innocent boy. May I have the last 4 digits of your social security number?
The answer to that question, even when it's coming from like a doctor, is no. You don't need it. The first leg of the journey goes by without incident. We're almost to Baldur's Gate when, unfortunately, a storm approaches.
No.
Yep. There's not
Damn it,
really
disease,
an
why did you let this happen?
inlet or a
Like-
bay until you reach Baldur's Gate that would let you safely berth until the storm passes. So you're going to have to ride it out. First things first, I need dexterity saving throws from all your characters, because I'm assuming you brought your bodyguards with you.
What?
Kazna casually rolling lower than Azrak.
Oh, right, the bear.
Okay. The DC
Oh,
for
why
this
What?
was 16.
Oh,
Azaric and Kesna, as the waves begin to toss your ship about, you find yourselves having difficulty traversing the decks. This will impose a disadvantage on you for any checks you attempt to try and make to get the ship through the storm. Does anyone in the party have vehicle ship?
I do not think I have that.
no, that's why we hired a captain.
Okay, fair enough. Someone give me a D20 plus 8.
I'll do the D20, sure, why not? Oh shit. So that's 27.
Right. The captain is fighting the wheel valiantly, keeping the ship upright in between the gusts of wind, the driving rain, and the swelling ocean. Crewmen, runabout, how would you like to assist? What areas do you want to get involved in to try and see that the ship does not succumb to the sea like so many before it?
I don't.
Uh,
Die down.
Helping could simply be we go below decks and stay out of the way and try not to interview. That absolutely could. But if
No,
anybody had something to
I stand
particular-
on the upper deck in the way, and don't do anything to help.
I'm gonna call back to when I used to play Sea of Thieves with, I think Ryan was there.
Was I?
I think. I'm not sure. I know Kaz was, though. I'm calling back to my Sea of Thieves days, and I'm gonna have Disease, be the bucket boy. Bailing the water out from underneath if any gets in.
Okay, Disease is on bailing duty. Plenty of water is sloshing in from above decks as the waves batter across it. A little bit drips down in. And the rainwater is seeping through the boards to collect in the bottom. So yes, you join the bucket parade, bailing the ship out. Let's see how well you do. I'll accept athletics or acrobatics from you.
Take a gander. Bop.
You're doing very well. You have boosted the production of the bailing line significantly.
I like to think he's just having a good time.
Yeah, Disease thinks this is good fun. The sailors are like literally sweating and cursing, and Disease is like, "Oh, fun bucket, bucket, bucket."
Toshi's just gonna go stay out of the way.
Okay. Don't forget that we have our ancillary characters active as well, so we need to know what they're doing too.
We're actively bailing water onto the ship to counteract Disease's bailing off of it.
All right, that's it. The
Failed
ship
off so
sinks. No more ship. Everyone dies in the ocean.
Perfect.
Campaign
Right,
over.
end of campaign.
Are we not enjoying the storm at sea? I thought it was fun.
I'm enjoying it.
I'm just trying to think of what my characters would do.
I would
I mean,
pour
can't-
one of the buckets onto Toshi, I think.
Why would you do that?
Because it's funny.
Disease just
Toshi
bursts
throw-
into the cabin area with a bucket full of seawater, runs up to Toshi and goes,
Toshi would like to pick Disease up and throw him overboard.
contested grapple check.
Oh shit, where is that?
It's athletics or acrobatics. Your choice.
Ah, okay.
Okay, Toshi grabs the Disease and knocks him overboard.
I'm not actually throwing him overboard. I am gonna grab Disease and throw him down into the somewhat flooded deck, so he's just splashed in the water.
Perfect.
I think NBA is just gonna kind of join the general work on the rigging, making sure that everything, manning the ropes and the like.
Give me a Constitution check for NBA. Good. All right. What about Azaric or
Mm-hmm.
Kesnek? The
Kesna.
other one. Kesnek.
Kesna would probably help with getting the water off the thing, and as would probably go below to make sure the engine don't get waterboard or any other mechanical junk doesn't break, or God forbid the cargo gets loose.
The storm rages on for several hours, well into the evening, and you are all feeling bone-tired and sopping wet by the end of it. But you eventually sail through the other end without any severe damage to the ship.
Hell yeah. freaking killed it.
Right? Sometimes we
Best
do
bucket
good.
boy on board.
Best bucket boy on board. If they gave out awards, perhaps they would give one to you.
Perhaps.
Toshi, fuck no.
No, he watered me. He's getting none. Realize how long it takes to get water out of my hair.
The rest of the journey is uneventful. You were blown a little bit off course, but not far enough to make any sort of severe dent into your arrival date. And you go to the rendezvous point near the shore of Baldur's Gate. And the 5 men disembark. They're gone for several hours, and then they return with carts full of crates, which they load upon the ship.
Crate carts. Are you okay?
The returning party contains 20 men in all. So you have gathered 15 additional dudes, along with a hold full of crates. Unmarked. Although you do see that they struggle under the weight a little bit. Whatever's in said crates is heavy.
Interesting.
Your
Okay.
newfound allotment of passengers set shifts of 5 men each to watch the crates and ensure nobody tampers with them. And you begin your journey back to Neverwinter.
Disease, you are under no circumstances allowed to tamper with the goods.
Why would I?
Because it's you, and you have sticky fingers and a wandering, curious mind.
I don't have sticky fingers. I have fingers that want to dig holes. There's a difference.
Is there? Well, no, don't dig holes in the ship either.
I'll dig hole in the crate.
Don't dig a hole in the. Ezra, could you get us some? Could you get us like a cage set up so we could put disease in it?
Oh my god.
Looking
A
for a book.
brig.
Huh?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Every good
Disease?
ship needs a
No.
brig.
Every good ship needs a brig. Does our trade ship have a brig?
I asked the man who designed it, or the lady that designed it. She would know.
I just did. Then you
Not
interrupted.
not a dedicated brig, but you could probably find an unused storage room and just lock the door.
Okay. Throw disease in a closet with like a handful of rations and lock the door.
Oh my god, they put me in the chokey.
What?
You don't. Have you ever watched the
No.
movie adaptation of Matilda, directed by Danny
I-
DeVito?
I've watched nothing to do with Matilda.
I'm gonna make you watch that movie. It's a really good movie.
You can certainly try.
Alright. So we're headed back up to Neverwinter, a cargo hold full of mysterious goods. A whole lot of strangers on board the ship who seem to be intent on making sure nobody does anything with whatever's in those crates. Nobody's
Do
tempted?
the crates smell like anything?
Not even a little bit.
No, not really. They smell like crates.
Okay, because my first thought was, are we bringing corpses somewhere?
Like I know 100% that there's something either illegal or embarrassing to the nobility in there, and I have no intention of snooping around or finding out what it is, because that's how you get killed.
As long as they
Yeah,
don't
they-
break any of my machines, I don't care.
Okay. The journey back up to Neverwinter is uneventful. No one attempts to mess with, examine, or otherwise figure out what's in our lovely shipment here. You sail a little bit past the Bay of Neverwinter, farther north up the coast, where you are met by another large contingent of wagons and men, and everything is offloaded. And they all disembark with their mysterious cargo, disappear into the nightly shadows.
Oh joy.
That
You're
was easy.
20,000 gold richer? What could be odd about that?
A few
As we-
things.
As
Listen,
we're just
the-
watching
the
him
thi-
go, turning to Toshi. I'm sure this will go end well, right, Toshi?
Well, these words though. Well, it's like, well, he's signed for, and all the accounts are in my name, not his. So the worst that could happen is to make a quick escape.
Well, when half the city burns down from an insurrection.
He looks at you. Says the one who sold, what was it, a weapon to shady individuals?
Oh yes, I also made a plan to not make a permanent operations in the same city where I sold those weapons.
Sometimes, worst case scenario, we just have to leave. After all,
Worst
this
case
wasn't enough point to
scenario, you
retire.
die.
No, worst case scenario, you die. Disease.
We really need to have a sit down and talk about these more shady jobs. We're making plenty of money as is. Why take the risk of the shady ones?
Shady ones pay extra.
Yes, and there often come consequences of that. Need to remind you, there's still a dragon after us, too. We never did address that, did we?
No, it's thankfully not come back up.
Yet,
Yes, well.
Hopefully.
I've been doing a bit of research on the side because I have been thinking about it on the side. You're welcome.
Good for you.
Yeah, thank me later. Anyways, I'm gonna go below decks. If the city burns down, let me know, and I got the engine started.
All right. Now, if only we had an airship for a truly instantaneous getaway.
Give me like 10 million more gold, and I can make it happen.
And just shove a
They only
bunch of
cost.
helium.
Fun fact: an airship only costs 40,000 gold. We could very easily afford an airship right now.
We could shove a bunch of helium balloons into the ship, and it's like that one vine with the car.
Yeah, but as it stands, the airships are not really good for like mass travel, especially over oceans. They're more for
No,
traveling
I mean,
over difficult terrain.
Well, I mean, that's the thing with airship. They move at double the speed of the next fastest ship. They can carry passengers, just not a lot of cargo. They're a quick passenger transport. They're like the fastest air vehicle you could get for that. So if you're looking to
Right.
flee at speed, an airship is definitely the go play
Why didn't we get an airship before then?
because it only moves 1 ton of cargo. It moves less than a covered wagon.
So it's better to stick to the ships then, not the airships.
For cargo, yes. Airships are good for passengers. 20 passengers moving at 8 kilometers an hour, 8 miles an hour. Also, you can charge luxury airship prices. You can literally ferry the nobility around in the air. Like that is in fact the point of that.
mm-hmm.
I think it's neat we have a boat.
You have a
Boats
boat.
are
Yeah,
also
that-
neat. Boats are good for regular cargo. Now, if only we had trains.
Oh, trains would go crazy.
I mean, you got an
What's the
artificer. You've already built the steam engine.
We
Just need to
to
figure out the
invent
rail
a
system.
train.
Listen, Fang, it's a 2-hour car ride by wagon between Neverwinter and Leyland. How much coin do you think it would take you to build a railway track and a train between the two places? We get the cargo train shipments.
I mean, the trains would be one thing, but you gotta remember, there's still brigands and raiders in these lands. And I assure you, they definitely would be loving to see trains. If you want something like that, we'll have to get the cities on our side as well.
A good point.
Don't be wrong, having monopoly over the train system would definitely be a good boon, but that's something we're gonna start to have to make governmental efforts to make that happen.
We could. Well, I could start seeing if I can't make some friends with the city council. Maybe some other important figures among the guard.
That would be
A few
beneficial.
A few coin in the right pocket can ensure friends for quite some time.
Well, that's your specialty, isn't it?
Apparently, disease is better at it than me, but you know, I like to claim it's my specialty.
Well, then maybe you two can have a little play date and go to the city hall at some point. Give me some time to tinker for a day. I don't have to worry about some back-ass bandit coming on board for some sort of shadow orbs again.
Fair enough. Let's see what we can do. Say, speaking of the boat, what weapons does it have to defend itself?
Weapons? It's a cargo
Yes.
transport.
Well, still, there's pirates in the sea. I'd imagine there's some shipborne weaponry to defend itself.
Gun.
I don't know, just
Just
buy some
just
cannons or
gun.
something.
Just buy some. Oh yes, let me purchase some cannons while my perfectly good artificer sits on our ass.
Listen, I'm not a big fan of making weapons. I prefer more utilities.
Right, you can. Right, wonderful.
There's no spark. There's no creativity in making something go boom. I prefer
There's
doing
quite
things
literally
that
a
help
spark
wood.
when it comes to making a cannon go boom.
Go buy some cannons if you care that much, Toshi. I'll make sure the boat can support it.
Advisor who doesn't want to make things of use.
I'm just more surprised
I
there's an artificer that doesn't want to make big guns.
Yeah, like she'll make a weapon for no trouble when it's for somebody else. But the second we need it, all of a sudden, oh no, I don't make weapons. There's no fun in that.
Oh, I don't trust you with a gun. Ooh.
There's
It
enough people
gives a
tearing the
fucking
world apart.
drone to the most. Gives a drone to the shadiest fucking person imaginable. Oh yeah, I just want a couple cannons so that we can defend our ship from pirates. Oh, I don't trust you with a weapon. Hey, I'm literally evil and want a drone to carpet bomb my enemies. Oh sure, here, right away, sir.
Righto, good chap.
No, she just doesn't like making weapons. It's just like, for other people, it's like, yeah, you'll pay me to make it. You're not paying her to do this. You're making her spend money to do this. For her own stuff, it's like, oh, if you're spending money, just go buy them. I don't want to do it.
Alright, Toshi's gonna go hire an artificer to make us some cannons.
I will help.
Okay. For like an extra 25 grand, they can make them do some sort of elemental damage.
Neat. Alright, let's say we get 4 cannons. How much would that cost?
Hmm.
Well, you look at that up. I will be right back.
Bye bye.
Good speed.
Yeah, no thing. Just to say so, I get it as a player, but Toshi's just like, oh, this fucking bitch.
Yeah. I mean, I really that surprised like, oh, Azrek making up some bullshit again.
Yeah, it's like, oh great. She's like, no, I don't wanna. I wanna sit on my ass and do nothing.
I don't know, she's doing stuff, just not weapons. Like I said, she's researching stuff into the dragon, definitely not making a contingency against it. Just improving the steam engine as well. Like anything but a weapon. Like she's busy all day, just not making stuff go boom.
So like I said, she'll make things go boom when for other people, but not for us.
Yeah, if you pay her enough money, she'll be like, fine, I guess I'll do it. Like she can make it, she just doesn't take any joy or enjoyment out of it.
Oh gee, I didn't know that I had to do that when I hired you that I'd have to find wonderfully joyous tasks to get you to do your damned job.
You can hire a person do the 1% I refuse to do.
Can't get a price on cannons.
I wonder if it's possible for Disease to manage to get at least one cannon for free.
There's a list of siege.
It's
found
got
a list of
stealing.
siege weapons. Let's see.
No, no, no. I mean, like, is there any possible way that Disease could convince someone to just give him a gun?
I'm trustworthy. Give me a gun.
All right, what I'm finding is somewhere between 3,000 and 10,000 gold pieces.
Okay, we'll just call it 4,000 for the whole lot.
4,000 each.
Mm,
Each cannon
So
is somewhere
between
between
4 and
3,000 and 10. Each cannon.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, and I said let's call it 40,000 for the whole lot.
Oh, okay. I
oh,
heard
thought you said
4,000. Yeah.
Oh, I thought I said 40. My bad.
No, 40,000
If
fair.
I didn't, yeah, if I didn't say it, I meant to say 40,000. So yeah, no, Toshi's going and he's specifically hiring a full-time artificer to build these for us.
I mean, the basic cannons you can just get, right? 40,000 will just get you the basic cannons. If you want them to do elemental
I know,
damage,
but Riley, but I'm hiring an artificer to spite ours.
fair.
I'm being petty.
I'm
This
being
is
a
all
little
right. You know
mean.
what? I got an idea. I don't want to use Bim Dutton because I don't want to do damn poodle.
Do damn poodle. I
No.
will. Do it, Riley. Do it. Do it. Azrak would fucking hate him.
Thank God she already invented the sound. You're canceling earphones.
All right. You find a Dragonborn artificer who is highly recommended amongst the guild members for his cannon work specifically. You enter into his shop front, and he goes, good day, sir.
Oh,
What?
good day, sir.
Can I help you with your... What are we in the market for?
Looking to outfit my vessel in cannons, and my in-house artificer's unwilling to aid.
Unwilling to aid? I'm sorry, did you not negotiate the contract with the guild?
They're my partner, you see. They're part of the organization's ownership, so I can't force them to do it. They're just unwilling to build the cannon for us.
Strange. Strange indeed. All right, then, how many cannons?
4 cannons, 2 aside.
And what sort of special elemental capabilities shall each of these cannons possess?
What do you have?
Pick an element, sir. I can make a cannon fire any of them. For an additional 25,000 gold.
What do we think, guys? What elemental damage do we want our cannons doing?
Fire.
If you're going to
Sorry.
be on the if you're going to be on the ocean, I feel like lightning is a good bet.
Oh,
Ooh,
shit.
lightning damage. That is a good one.
Fire's not bad either, because setting boats on fire is always a good call. But
Electric.
we can just throw Molotovs for fire. It's a bit hard to get lightning.
Yeah, we'll call lightning then.
Very good, sir. Very good. I'll begin work on these immediately. It'll probably take me a week or so to get the first one done, and then I'll have the idea down. So, Would you like
course.
me to construct them as freestanding, rolling-capable things, or mounted upon the deck?
We'd like them mounted on the deck. Doubt we're going to use them anywhere but the ship.
Very well, very well. You say your artificer wouldn't do this? Strange. Sorry.
Well, quite. Apparently, she's unwilling. She doesn't find it interesting to build cannons, so she's refusing to do it.
Not interesting to build cannons. That is an outrage.
Exactly
Too
what I
often
thought.
People are gonna get into a room and argue about their special interests.
Exactly what I thought. Oh, no matter.
Well, you certainly come to the right place. You won't find finer elemental cannons than here.
Well, I'll take your word for that, and I eagerly await to see what you can make.
Oh god, he's gonna design something that's over the top ostentatious. It'd be great.
I can't wait.
Got a big lightning bolt down the side.
Oh, that's so sick.
Also, I just thought of it. I imagined we would have registered our company with the Merchants Guild by now. Like, we would have done that like in the early days.
Yes, you should probably do that. That probably comes with a fee of like 10 grand, right?
Here's your 10 grand fee for us to be officially licensed as a mercenary, as a merchant company, and to
It comes
afford
with,
all
like,
the
this-
rights and privileges.
Yeah, it comes with like all these perks, right? Like you can go to the you can sell in the squares at the cities. You can set up shop
Sell in the
wherever you
squares.
want. You can get
Prime,
shop
yeah,
space
yeah,
now,
chip
and you
shop. Yeah. We now get like Prime access to guild associated things, and whatnot. But we have to pay our dues every year.
Yep, 10,000
And we
gold
have
a
to
year.
abide by the guild rules and do this, that, and the other.
Yep, and then there's like
We-
a whole
we-
subsection
have
if you're if you're caught smuggling, then the penalties are this fine, and up to a lifetime in prison.
yeah, unimportant. Oh, hey, look, there's a clause here that specifically says we're supposed to charge 50% higher prices to non-guild members.
Okay, you know what? Because we never quite did get to use all of those laws that you think you guys wrote up. Ryan, do you want to create the contract
No.
with the guild?
No, I do not.
You
Fuck
do,
that.
you know you do.
Boring.
I do
Guild
not want to
laws.
put all that effort in for a single contract we will look at once and never touch again.
Well, I mean, there might be something that comes up about it if you get caught smuggling. You guys are still somewhat of a smaller transporting operation, right? There are, for instance, the pinnacle in the region is Jarlaxle, who has 3 massive galleys. Well, actually, warships, basically, in service, along with a fleet of other boats and wagons, right? Like, this man's probably pulling down 100,000 gold a day. So y'all haven't really caught the attention of authorities yet, which makes you great for a smuggling team if you keep taking them shady contracts. But the more you take, the higher likelihood that someone takes notice. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah, that is.
All it takes is one small-time guy getting caught for smuggling to give up our name, and now all of a sudden the authorities are looking into our businesses, wanting copies of our records.
And next thing you know, you lose your guild license, you lose your property in Neverwinter, and you gotta start all over.
He ends up in Disease ends up in prison because his name's on all the sketchy contracts.
No, I didn't put my name on all the sketchy contracts. I just put different illnesses.
Yeah, Disease. He signs his name with different illnesses.
Why would you tell me?
Because you're the scapegoat, and I'm definitely not getting my ass in trouble. Listen, Disease. Toshi will roll on you in a fucking heartbeat if it means he gets out of the situation.
Ryan would probably not roll over on Dumbo so easily.
Oh
But
no, I would
Toshi
never.
would
but my character would.
100% roll
100%
over
on Disease.
Disease. Toshi will probably roll over on Azaric too.
Oh, there's no probably. Tochi would roll over on both of them for like no under. He'd fold under no pressure.
It wouldn't have to even be the promise of immunity or anything for Toshi. It would just be, give us your partners. Oh, it's
All-
those two.
Hauled in for questioning. I won't tell you anything. I won't tell you anything. Oh, all right then, sir. Okay, you drive a hard bargain. So Disease is the one in charge, and Azrak's the right-hand woman. I just
They
ban the
kidnapped
ledgers.
me and forced me to scam
I can. I just run the ledgers. In fact, I can hand you over all the ledgers right now.
Oh my god.
No, joking aside, though, I doubt he'd flip so easily.
Now, there are guild standards for, like, employee treatment, right? Like, not everything's terrible. So, yes, if you guys start treating the people that work for you like shit, or running too many gigs, right? Or long hours, or some perceived ill-thoughten thing, is there a fantasy equivalent of OSHA that might show up? Maybe.
Man, all my homies hate OSHA.
The OSHA inspector shows up. All right, guys, dig a hole. Assassinate the OSHA inspector. If we kill enough of them, they'll stop sending them.
Or they'll just send the enforcers.
And if we kill enough of them, they'll eventually stop sending them.
Anyway, the point I'm trying to get across here is I have built a very lustrous and vast network of pitfalls for you to possibly fall into with this particular campaign setting. Depending on how large and how often we do things that are questionable. Not discouraging them, just there might be penalties. If you get caught.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
However, working for the black market is definitely lucrative. Alright, so we did a big contract. We've established some small contractor areas. You mentioned wanting to make some headway in towards rubbing elbows with some of the people in charge of Neverwinter. You've got enough money in your bank account to make some heads turn at this point, right? You
Over
would be
half
considered.
$1 million gold.
You would be considered like within the upper ranks of the middle class.
Oh my god, we're the homeowners association.
Local aid, though. God, no. Fuck, don't put that evil on me. Don't you dare put the. I'll gladly be an evil, tax avoiding, employee abusing, capitalist criminal, but I won't, for the life of me, be an HOA member.
We bought our property in Neverwinter for what did I say? 75,000?
Something like that.
Okay. That comes with a 1,500 gold property tax every year. You own the
1,500
building,
gold.
right? But just the right to have it up on the city's property.
We gotta pay our taxes.
You have to pay your taxes. If you don't pay your taxes, well, they send the tax people after you. And no, this is not the IRS. This is the fantasy tax collector. He carries a really big club.
I've got a Minecraft clip for this.
Not
You can keep
tax
going, this will
collector.
take me a bit.
Also, we should kind of calculate out. You probably need. Did you get a warehouse space with a dock down in?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's another property tax for you. That property probably only costs like 25 grand, so that's probably only like a 500 gold tax.
So what's our total gold tax then?
2,000 right now.
2,000 gold property tax.
And you would need to own a stable property. for all of your wagons. That could either be in Neverwinter or Leyland. That's up to you. Again, it will be significantly cheaper to own properties not in major cities.
We have that in Leylon.
Okay, so that one costs you 500 gold to pick up, and it's like a 10 gold tax in Leyland.
Okay. 2010 gold tax for property.
But you are making hundreds of thousands of gold within a year. So it's not so
Yeah,
bad.
make it plenty of gold.
One night, as you're sitting in the tavern, drinking and enjoying the fact that you run a semi-prosperous business. Well, prosperous business at this point. A rumor reaches your ear. A circle of fellow merchants is discussing that someone on the council has proposed an income tax for the city of Neverwinter.
No.
Who?
Kill-
Who do we need to kill him? Who do we need to see dead?
God, that was an instantly violent response. I don't know what
What's
I
the scene from Into the
expected.
Spider-Verse? Kill that guy.
Kill that guy
What I
immediately.
expected.
All right, you guys are hired as security. We need you to be assassins now. We need this guy dead immediately.
Oh, I actually think that an income tax is quite a nice idea. Keep everything in the economy instead of in the pockets of the rich.
Quite
But
right,
it's
old
taking it out of
bean.
the
Quite
pockets of the
right.
poor.
You see, if we do that and we tax the poor enough to stay within the poor bracket,
If we tax the poor, if you tax the poor, all of their money, they stay poor. This is a tax to end social mobility, nothing more.
capital,
Listen,
capital.
we frame it as a tax by the it's a tax by the rich to keep the to keep the middle class down and out, to keep true wealth just out of grasp. Go to the poor and tell them that it's a tax from the nobility, forcing them to stay weak and without coin. Tell the rich that this is an
Real.
infringement on their right, on their hard-earned and rightful claim to their coin.
Ah, you've got the hang of it there, old bean. You've got the hang of it there. This Lord Bertrand is definitely onto something. Sorry, I was just yes-anding the fact that y'all started doing lordly voices. I was making that the rumor conversation. So, there you go.
I love how Riley's like, they're introducing an income tax, and all of us were immediately like, we need to fucking kill him. No
Who's-
hesitation from
who's
any of us.
So yes, Lord Bertrand, who recently was voted onto the council, that advises the Covenant on how the city should be run. They don't have ultimate say, but they're elected officials from the different districts that advise the council. Now, of course, the chasm is represented by someone from the River District who has their best interest in mind. I'm sorry, I couldn't even get through that with a straight face.
Mm-hmm.
Lord Bertrand is representing the Black Lake District upon the council. And you get the sense that because he has lorded his title, he's probably a nobleman of a family with some standing within Neverwinter. These are just facts that you
Right.
would probably draw conclusions to
After
based
2
on
years of operating here.
Right. So he most likely lives somewhere within the Black Lake District. From there, you will need to, if you intend to have this man assassinated, either fund the assassination attempt and provide a place in which that can be done, which means you either need to hire someone to tail him yourselves, or suss this information out in a different fashion. Or, of course, do the dirty seed yourself.
I mean, I have a feeling NBA would be down for basically anything that involves killing, but I don't know about our other two hired goons.
That's right. We can send the hired goons out on like the more fun, like assassination attempts and shit.
It's hard to get a read on Kesna.
He's kind of fucking insane, so
You mean fun? The word you were looking for was fun.
no, my word of choice was correct. I think.
No. The word you were looking for was fun.
I mean, he also makes infinite alcohol for you.
Good point. He's fun and insane. They can be multiple things,
The
Riley.
two things can be true.
That just means double fun.
That just means twice the fun. So
What about the
I'm
half
assuming
bear man? What is his
we're
thought?
not gonna discuss this immediately in the bar, right? I'm assuming we're gonna go back to our office
No,
space.
a private space.
Uh,
In our private office in the back room at the lead-lined room.
okay, I'm imagining a couple different conversations here. The first one I'm imagining is Toshi, Azaric, and Disease discussing whether or not they intend to assassinate a lord of the city. Which,
we're
by the
killing
way,
this man,
illegal no matter which city you're in. like
Yeah.
they will
So
definitely
we're-
have an
Yeah, so we're-
investigation.
So we're killing this man, right?
I don't think I would be good at that.
Well, not us. We're going to fund the killing of this man, right?
Well, if his law goes through, then we're gonna take a pretty big hit on the profits.
That we are. That we very much are. What about our mercenary friends? What's your read on them? I think the one with the crossbow would be willing, but I can't get a read on the other two. One's insane, and the other seems like a good person.
Yeah, what his last one seems to have a moral compass. Ew.
Oh, we can't convince that guy to assassinate this dude. He's too kind. He's
I'm
too
sorry,
good a
the
guy.
The fact that the barbarian just got called the moral compass of any party is
I need to play this guy in like as like a full player character someday. This is amazing. What
Well,
a
like you said,
lovely
the first two, I'm
gentleman.
sure they'll do it if we hang a big enough coin purse in front of them. As for the barbarian, I'm not certain. Nor am I certain he's really fit for this job.
Great. Disease is definitely more fit for this job.
As truth be told, disease leading the team of the other two mercenaries might be beneficial.
Agreed. Leans it. Plus, that means our fall guys on the kill squad.
Exactly.
So, Disease, how would you... So, Disease, what if we see if we can't convince at least two of our mercenaries, and you lead the team? I trust that with your stealth skills, I trust you to lead this assassination.
Well, you spent most of your life running from authority. What's changed now?
You know what? That is a good point. Fine.
I should
That was
just
easy.
entitle
That was
this.
easy.
I should just entitle this campaign "Disease Takes the Fall."
Yes, it's Welcome to Caravan, subtitle, Disease Takes the Fall. Or no, called The Caravan, subtitle, Disease Takes the Fall.
Disease takes the fall, parentheses, into the pit.
Into the pit.
Oh goodness. Okay. Cool. So the second conversation I was imagining is you pitching this to the mercenaries, which I guess you only have to pitch to Kesna and MBA because it sounds like you guys ruled out using Solomon.
He's too nice.
He's also barbarian, so not really the stealth type.
Actually, barbarians are contrary to the stereotypical belief. They make a mess. Don't get me wrong. Right? Rage.
But we need clean in this mission.
They make a mess, but they are quite stealthy because they don't have anything that gives them disadvantage because they can't wear heavy armor.
Interesting. All right.
I once
Gentlemen,
built a barbarian with a +27 in stealth.
dear fucking god.
Yeah,
That's
I
terrifying.
would literally disappear into the underbrush and pop up behind people and then slaughter them.
I have a character in mind that I need to make one of these days because he's based on a character I used to play in a weird ass like
And before I get
fucked up campaign.
before I get a
He-
bunch
but
of
he was-
crazy questions, pass without trace.
But he was-
okay.
Nice. But he was a 7-foot tall samurai whose primary weapon was a bow and arrow, and he had the ability to basically disappear while you were still looking at him. He was that stealthy,
I love it.
and he was built like a brick wall.
I love it. All right. So we've pulled MBA and Kesna into the room. How are we pitching this? More specifically, how are Toshi and Azarik doing the pitching? And how is disease helping? As well. How are the three of you pitching to two men that you need someone killed?
All right, gentlemen. Do you like money?
The eternal pursuit of monetary gain is the prime objective, is it not? Or something along those lines. I've not really been keeping track.
It's kind of from MBA, which is as close to a yes as you're getting from him. Wonderful. We're prepared to offer you 10,000 gold up front and upon completion of a new job. And this is each, by the way. But the
My, who
specifics
pissed you
are-
off?
But the specifics are hence. Carry on. We need everything. None of this leaves this room. Understood?
Oh, I assure you, my great employer, my ears are shut.
Just
Or is
kind
it
of
mouth?
My ears are shut. I don't even want to hear it.
What's the job? All right. So we need you to kill a Lord Council member, specifically the one proposing the new tax.
That's why they pissed you off so much.
Right. So you'll be part of a team led by dear old Disease here. You go. Let's just say, cut his political career short. Lord, what is Bertrand? Is that the name, Riley?
Bertrand.
Lord Bertrand, cut his political career permanently short, and you'll be paid. And you'll be paid both, as I said, before and after the job is done. 15. What? 15,000 first, then 15,000 when we're done. Not 10. Fine. 15. What do you say?
I do believe that this night a pebble from the mountain's top will fall in the river below.
I'll take that as a yes. And NBA just kind of makes a grunt of acknowledgement. Wonderful. I am going to, I will parcel out the 15,000 coined up front to both of them.
Okay. So, common knowledge. Council members hold office hours. It's supposed to be so that the public has access to their council members. Reality is, it's so that their rich cronies can come get, the things they need during the day. Very rarely is someone from the Protector's Enclave allowed to see a council member, and the chasm, please. So
yeah, you're not getting in there. You're not getting in there without without your father at least being a baron.
Yep.
And
these hours take place
Sorry, I
at
was-
Castle Never. Yeah, you good. Go ahead, finish your thought.
I was just shifting in my seat. I didn't have anything else.
These offices are at Castle Never. So at least at some point during the day, Lord Bertrand will be at Castle Never. Now these hours are always varied. Each council member kind of gets to pick their own office hours. So it's not like they'll be there from 9 to 5, right? Otherwise, you will have to learn specifics about Lord Bertrand's schedule. So at some point during the day, he is at Castle.
This is
I
going to be interesting.
guess this would be the point where Kesna, MBA, and Disease are going to figure out A, how they're going to stock their prey, B, if they want to even bother doing the legwork, or if they just want to catch him right outside Castle Never and drop him in a bush.
Let's set up in a bush outside Castle Never, and when he comes out, we shoot him with a crossbow and then leave.
Just drop him and go.
We drop a cartoon anvil on him.
To be fair,
I'm
you have an earthbender in the party. He could bring 2 slabs and then crush them together so he's stuck. Put him flat on the ground, jump on top, and just drag that shit across the ground and kidnap him as he goes through the town.
That would definitely be a spectacle that would be noticed. But yes,
all I'm saying is all NBA needs is a handful of dusted disappearance. He hides in a bush. When he shows up, kills him, and then gone like nobody's business, like a fart in the fucking wind.
NBA, you ever know how to fly?
Never needed to.
Well, I could launch you in the air with a little rock catapult, and you get a great vantage for about half a second.
If you'd think better with a hole in the head.
There's plenty of holes up there either. That's why it's leaking all the time. Why do you think I drink so much? I'm gonna replace what's lost.
I love Kesna. I'm sorry. I love Kesna. I love all of these characters, but I love Kesna.
MBS here like, maybe I should kill him too.
Does he? By the way, does this guy have any family or whatever?
Lord Bertrand, well, you don't know.
He's probably got
That
family
would be part of your recon, right?
Because remember, Kesna is a Kenku. He could mimic a wife voice if he has one.
I will say NBA. Ooh, I know what NBA is gonna do. NBA is going to look at you two and say, "Meet you at the Winged Wyvern in 3 hours. Goodbye." Walks away. He's gonna go meet up with some contacts of his.
The cutthroat fades into the darkness, like an angel's kiss or a bat scared shitless as you enter his cave. I'll let you decide which is more palpable to the situation. By the way, would you like a treat? And he holds a little piece of candy to Disease.
Oh. What flavor is it?
Just chocolate, but if you'd like something a bit more exotic. And he pulls out another piece of candy, but this one's got this weird orange color to it.
What the fuck is this?
Wyvern yolk.
What?
You heard me. I will say there's also alcohol in this. And a couple of other things. I made this a while ago. I actually don't know what's in here. He takes up. I do think there's a little bit of
All right,
some spices as well.
Ryan, that's going to be a whole lot to type out.
Uh-huh. I figured. I feel like I figured you'd probably just want to tell me that to the side whenever you have the time. Whenever you have the chance.
Here's what I want to do. Dumbo, Fang, could you hop
Yeah.
into side chat for me?
Huh?
So you
Oh,
see,
sure.
there's the session chat and then there's side chat. Just hop over it.
Yeah, you're being kicked out because Riley wants what's about to be after. Okay, well, yeah, you know what's going to be after to be on stream, but them not to hear.
Well, it's gonna be active on stream either way, but I don't want them to have the
I
knowledge
mean,
of
yeah,
the
well,
contacts of
yeah.
your agency because I know that's kind of key to the whole.
I mean, that is in fact all NBA, you know.
Okay.
Which honestly, I love the idea that he joined up with this crew because very specifically, it's good cover that lets him travel often,
Yep.
places where he can keep doing his work as a faction inquisitor, basically.
Oh yeah. All right. It's near midnight. Travel to the designated alley spot. Leave the sign, and sure enough, one of your brothers emerges out of the shadows. Brother MBA, you have tidings?
I do.
Let's call this guy. His code name's Torch. I don't know. I can't think of anything better. So his code name's Torch. Plus, it's
Brother
not weird to be
Torch.
talking about a torch. It's a fucking everyday item.
Brother Torch. I've been given a task by the master of the, let's call it my cover. They wish to assassinate Lord Bertram. Lord Bertrand.
Do they know? His line is not from magical stock, but we do
That is
keep
not.
detailed dossiers on each and all members of high-ranking societies. Were you offered payment?
15,000 gold up front. Another on completion. He would take out the heavy coin and hand it over to Torch.
Torch takes about half of it. That's the agency's cut. Right, you're allowed to accept jobs outside of your agency.
Oh yeah, of course. Like I said, jobs as an agency, but the agency collects a cut of the pay, obviously. For operation costs and whatnot, and also, yeah, because like I said, NBA, his whole thing was that he was an inquisitor of the agency. This is probably like before that though, when he's still like lower key.
Yeah, you're working your way up to Inquisitor.
He's an agent. He's an agent right now, not an
You're an
inquisitor
agent. Yes. So they take half of whatever you make. When you make Inquisitor, they take a quarter. Right? They give you more to work. with.
yet. Yeah, I'm guessing Torch is an inquisitor then.
Torch is an Inquisitor. Torch was your trainer, right? Torch taught you the tricks, and he's now your handler.
Good to know we're making background lore for MBA, because you know damn well, unfortunately the Chelt game died, but if I ever get the chance to play a high-level campaign, I'm bringing MBA back, because he's such a fun character to play.
Yes, this is good. And this is pretty low-key, low chance of death, right? Pretty low risk.
Oh yeah.
Very good. I will reach out in the usual fashion when I have what you require.
Inquisitor.
Okay, I'm gonna leave this up to you. Does your particular organization have, like, a set of words that you consider?
I'd imagine. Like once again, think about this. This is an organization whose sole stated goal is the total and irreparable destruction of all magic. Specifically at least for the stated goal of, essentially bringing all of humanity to a level playing field. Bringing all creatures to a level playing field.
Okay.
So probably
this needs
like
to
they
be
are
like some
they're
simple
probably
phrase that you could identify members that you may not be aware of. So
or yes, there's a code or like code phrase.
to the level field, brother.
Level field.
Right. In passing, that would sound like you're talking about prepping a field for farming or building or what have you, right?
Prep a level field.
And Torch will fade back into the shadows. Even your talented senses that understands what he's doing can't quite pick up on where he's going.
Oh my god, that's a fucking stupid call and response that I just thought of.
Shoot.
Prep a level field for this fertile ground.
Perfect. That's it. Write that down somewhere so we don't forget it.
I'll mark that in my notes under the organization as call and response.
Yeah. All right. I guess I should have asked, did you need anything else from Torch?
Oh no, he's basically just like, give me whatever info we got on this guy, because I'm gonna go ahead and do the assassination for my cover. Because he's not a target of the agency, so they're not. I'm not getting any support in this, but this is. But I am getting paid for it. It is a job, and also that'll bring money to the agency and maintain my cover. So they're not broken up about the fact like, hey, killing somebody who's not magical or overly magical isn't really something. It'd only be a problem if he was like on our side, basically, or he was in our pocket.
Yeah. All right. Then, we're going to fast forward in time. You get the signal from Torch to meet again in the alley the next night. And you beat him up with him. It's Brother MBA. I have what you seek.
Time Torch?
Huh?
Still? Or different? Was it
No,
Torch
it's
or a
Torch.
different guy this time?
It's still Torch.
Wizard. What do we have on him?
Now, for your orders, your ultimate goal is to abolish magic. Established. However, your second main objective is to remain anonymous. So you do not keep paperwork on anything. Everything is shared verbally.
And I mean, but great, yeah, like that sounds bad. But the good thing is we've got many. I imagine there's probably a number of Craces in our organization whose whole goal is to essentially act as living file storage.
Yep.
With very long memories. Perfect, very long memories.
What would the organization call these record keepers?
Honestly, it's the dumbest thing, but the book. Each of them are referred to as the book.
Only the highest ranking members of the organization and inquisitors have access to the book, right? This is important.
I imagine there's like
Everything
one per major settlement, and they know all the information of the gathered area.
Yes. I've spoken with the Book of Neverwinter, and they have informed me that Lord Bertrand is a family man with 2 children. A son in his teens who views his father as not liberal enough in his demandings of the council. And a younger son who is no more than knee-high. The house is full of servants and surrounded by a constant guard of the local variety. They are distinguished outside of your average street guard, but not experienced soldiers.
So they're skilled local footmen, skilled local watchmen,
Right.
but
They
not
probably stood out during a riot, right? They helped. They were in the front line and
They're
they pushed
a
back
step
hard
up.
in the
Yeah,
storm.
they're a step above local guards, but they're not soldiers.
No, they definitely haven't seen any like outright, full-on scale battle.
Best they've had is small scale street skirmishes where they prove themselves better than the rest.
Right. In total, these guards number 10. They keep a vigil on the outside and the inside of the house alike. The maid service comes during the day and is gone at night. Lord Bertrand walks the same path home every day from Castle Never. First, he visits the House of 1,000 Faces and drinks a good amount of liquor before walking to his home.
Like I imagine he gives me like the streets he travels and that too. Like
He
using
gives
a
you the
full route.
streets. He even points out a very nicely placed alley that is not well lit. Passes in between. No guard patrol walks down this particular alleyway. It's a very short kind of dead end thing, but it would be very dark there. And the only thing in the alley is a couple of like refuse bins for the nearby businesses.
The
Very
type of
little
place
traffic.
that a man or a couple men could easily hide and wait for a single drunken man to like slightly stumble his way down the street on his way home, like
Now-
he's done 1,000 times before.
The best of his personal guard is always at his side. This man is unknown, even to the book, for he is new in Neverwinter.
See,
He
Just
is a
likely to fight
half-orc
then.
of average stature, but seems somewhat capable.
It will be a fight then. Very well, so be it.
Hopefully this is enough for you to accomplish your goal.
It will be, Inquisitor. Thank you.
See, I already forgot the fucking line.
It's under my organization notes. Prepare for prepare a level field for it is fertile ground.
Prepare a
is
level field.
The call for it is fertile ground.
Advantages. Alright.
And be like, damn, I gotta learn to be that, or I gotta learn to get that level of aura.
Torch is like one of the highest ranking.
He's like
Inquisitor.
definitely like he's like he's an inquisitor and he's got seniority.
Other Inquisitors often ask Torch for his help.
He ain't the man, but he is definitely one of the pillars that you would go to, for at least for anyone lower down.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna make like a full thing for the organization and its ranks. I know there's like different ranks, but I gotta fill them out. Like do a thing. If I make this a good enough thing, I'm probably gonna keep using it in different stories because it is nice. It is neat. It's different.
Okay, I pinged them.
So how's your day been? How's your day been, Riley?
Pretty
Hello.
good, man. Pretty good.
Hey guys.
Hello, welcome back.
Yeah, FBA disappeared for was basically like, I'll be back in a day. Left.
Rip.
Rip.
So he's basically gonna be gone for a day. So whatever you guys are doing.
They probably just hung out.
Okay. The day passes without much going on. A few people come in and ask about moving goods through the company, but
We're
seems
busy with
as
some
if-
maintenance right now.
it seems more like a feeling out price margins, not actually looking.
They're window shopping. Those
Mhm.
bastards.
Well, do you guys know those things for autistic kids that like the bags they hang from the ceiling and it's a stretchy fabric and you're bundled up in the fabric.
Sure.
I like to imagine that that's how disease sleeps on the ship.
Okay. Alright. So the day passes. MBA comes in the next day.
I have information.
I would hope so. You're gone for the entire day.
As he kind of like takes you guys to like a side room, like or to like the private meeting room to discuss what he's found.
Alright.
that would be how Aziz would sleep in the ship, huh?
It's not even extra bed. It's like a potato sack they like cut up to be able to sleep in it.
Potato sack hanging from the ceiling. Alright. Alright. He's a family man, wife and 2 children. The older son, from what my contacts told me, the older son disagrees with his father, believing he is not liberal enough.
Sounds about right, kids these days.
I forget exactly what you said about the second son, Riley.
No more than knee high. Very young.
Oh, he's still very young, no more than knee high. Apparently, he follows the same path every time he leaves the castle. Goes to the House of 1,000 Faces and then back to his home. At his home, there's a guard rotation, handpicked of the best of the city watchmen. Though granted, they're not proper soldiers. They're just the best of the rubble. There's about 10 of them. They watch the place day and night. As far as in the house, maids come in the morning, leave in the evening. That type of thing. He follows the same route consistently from the castle to the House of 1,000 Faces, then back to his home. My contacts pointed out a point which would be perfect for an ambush upon him. Though he keeps the best of his guard with him at all times. The noob face. What'd you say? Was it an orc or was it a giant?
A half orc of
Half orc.
standard stature, but seems
A half orc of standard stature, but seems capable. So this is likely to devolve into a fight, no matter what way we take it. My coin says we ambush him during the evening. There's no watch patrols, very little civilian traffic. Follows it the same route all the time. We strike, we take him and his security out, throw their bodies into some of the refuse bins behind us in the alley. They won't be found till morning. They won't be found till the early morning. When the walk carts come around to collect the garbage from the night prior.
Do we want the body to be found?
Would you rather lug a body through the streets?
It
I
would
could just
also
bury
probably
it.
send a message.
Oh yes, I forget. You're able to manipulate the very earth. Once they're dead, you could bury them beneath the street.
And mow the road like nothing ever happened. The only way they'd find is they tore up the road. And they'd have to know he's down there.
Also be near it'd also be near the Black Lake. A few
Sinkhole.
stones to his boots could. Yeah. Near Black Lake too. A few stones tied to his boots could definitely drag him under.
Just open
I
a
can
hole
mold in
under
some stone
him.
shoes. Talk shit, get buried alive type shit.
Damn.
I could. Kessler could do that. He could just bury that motherfucker alive.
I guess. But either way,
It'll
that
it'll
sounds
look like a sinkhole.
But either way,
Not
I feel
quite.
like the ambush is the most I feel like it's probably best we verify these details ourselves. But I think the ambush is going to be our play, unless we wish to try to handle 10 guards and break into his home. But at that point, we'd awaken the whole city.
Oh, I agree, Dark Shadow of the Night. The ambush will be most fortuitous for our grandly paid endeavors in blood and death.
Okay, so we head out into the city to make sure that this route that was pointed out to MBA by some contact that has heretofore never been mentioned nor named.
I don't
And
get
yeah.
paid enough to think about shit like that.
Everything seems to pan out. You catch
For all you know, he could
Lord-
be making the shit up. He's, but you know.
Yeah, you catch Lord Bertrand coming out of Castle Never. He heads straight for the House of Thousand Faces. He seems to spend the majority of the early evening drinking until he is quite inebriated. He is accompanied by a single half-orc who is not physically impressive, nor does he have very many weapons on display, but he bears some scars that suggest he's seen a scrape or seven, and not just a back alley brawl. And sure enough, he stumbles down a side path that leads right past an alleyway that is a dead end. There's no through it, just a couple of refuse bins scattered throughout. That is damn near pitch black.
Perfect ambush location.
Ah yes, a dark and narrow road led by only a lonesome guard. A hole in the rock with the perfect shape for our hand to reach in deep for our reward. Perhaps a bit too perfect?
I trust my contacts totally.
And I shall trust them too, from a bit further away.
Do as you like. Do as you like, but it's a city. There's bound to be the perfect place for an ambush somewhere.
I also love how Disease was supposed to be kind of in charge of this whole thing, has said nothing.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, NBA just
I
took
have no
charge.
idea what's going on.
I love that NBA is just like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and Disease, the quote unquote leader, has done nothing about it.
I was born to be a henchman, not a leader. Jeez.
This is what we call delegation of duty. Disease makes NBA do all the work and then takes all the credit himself.
Sounds about right. But yeah, Kesna's gonna just go on top of one of the buildings and just look down from the roofs.
Okay,
The roof.
what are we looking for?
I'm just like following along the roofs to see what NBA is doing. Like NBA can, start it off on, from the front. Kesna will remain outside to see if it is indeed a trap.
Oh, I'm sorry. You were just checking to make sure if the information was true. We're not actually doing the assassination.
Yeah,
now.
we're not doing the assassination yet.
Oh.
Tonight was the information check. Tomorrow's the assassination.
Okay, yeah.
If you
that's what
intend to
Kesna would
murder
do.
a lord in the city in which he resides, you need to plan the thing first.
Okay.
Essentially, I'm meaning for next session to be the assassination attempt.
Makes sense,
Yes.
makes sense.
It is nearly 11.
Any more prep things we want to do in? Do we want to go grab some items from Nyx? We were given a decent sum.
I feel like it's a next time thing.
Next
Okay.
session thing.
Cool.
NBA will look. We'll scout out more like escape routes in case things go wrong.
If things go horribly wrong and you get stuck in the alley and somehow the guards get caught, it's a kill corner. That's a box.
Oh. But he's like looking up, seeing like if I had, could I scale the wall? Could I get over it onto the roofs if need be?
You would definitely need to either set up like a rope ladder that could be pulled down from one of the roofs, or insert some footholds.
I could do some more spying by being a sneaky little shit.
So
Yeah, NBA will set that up ahead of time. You'll set up like a rope ahead of time in case things go wrong. He can get back up on the roof.
So let's just put the black, or kind of. This page isn't gonna work. Hang on. Okay, so just bear with me. There's building here. Building there. Building there. That's kind of the alley.
Hmm.
Refuse bin. Refuse bin. Refuse bin. There's possibility. There's probably a door into this building here, a door into this building here, and a door to this building here. Uh, that's just my shitty sketch of what the alley probably looks like.
Yeah,
Probably.
makes sense.
The doors are all gonna move like 1 inch to the left.
Mhm. But yeah, no, definitely, like you could definitely hide behind a refuse bin in the dark and watching, waiting.
Mm-hmm. Sure. All right. So, I think that's a good place. What do you guys think?
Something else I just
I
realized:
concur.
Kesna can just like disguise himself as like a rock statue to like blend in. Not like in this scenario, but like in the future.
Yeah, you can. Cool. Awesome. Hey, if you've been hanging out with us, we sure do appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. All the fun things that every YouTuber ever wants you to do, because that's how the channel gets traction. It would be cool if the channel got some traction. There's some things that could happen if that happens. Anywho, we sure do appreciate you stopping by, spending some time with us. I had a lot of fun with this one. This one was good. I think we've kind of ironed out some of the kinks of this not being an arbitrarily long process. Maybe gave you too much money to start with, but hey.
Maybe.
Maybe you gave us 2 years of free operation, bro. That's,
It seemed fair.
but I mean that's the mercantile equivalent of you let us start at level 5. So
All right. So we'll continue on this adventure in. Our next one will be in 3 weeks on September 18th, hopefully. So keep an eye out and watch for us then. Of course, until then, if you need a little bit of a fix, you can always join Ryan, Fang, and I, along with a few others, on Wednesday nights for Icewind Dale.
come
Right,
join the
with
Icewind Dale campaign, where we're also doing crime.
Also doing crime. Different crime, but also doing crime.
One of these days in the caravan campaign, we gotta take like a delivery load up to the Icewind Dale so that we can blend more campaigns.
Yes, absolutely. Anywho, we're going to say so long, farewell, stay alive, do your best, drink your water, and we'll catch you
I know
around
I
when the
am.
next adventure rolls our way. Till then.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.